Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live. Streaming Live. Streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the Palm Beach Kennel Club, a.k.a. the Action Palace. I'm Matt F., and joining me today will be
Brian G.
the Brooklyn B-Man. That's right. And we'll be bringing you our $150 buy-in, 3K guarantee PLO tournament. And let me look over at, wow,
Yeah.
they're getting ready to go right to the first hand already. Early start today. So let's head on over to the table where we're preparing for our first hand.
We have some of our regulars here today. What, for the head? I think you said it was this one. I'm not sure.
Once again, my colleague proves astute. Why, who's that dashing fellow in the sunglasses behind Todd? He kind of looks like former Florida Panther number 03 in your program.
Could be.
Can't be certain on that. All right, so we're going to start off, and here's our chip count for our starting featured table. This is not the final table. This is the feature 2 final table. We'll be bringing you all the way to the exciting conclusion of our PLO action today.
That's right.
3K guarantee. We want to do payouts now? Or do we want to save that and let a few more people chime in?
No, we'll save the suspense. We'll keep them suspense.
Right. Speaking of chiming in, we encourage audience participation on this show. So if you're watching, listening out there in internet land, go ahead and drop a comment or a message on X, Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. We do like it when the audience participates.
Absolutely.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well.
It's only reading.
Right.
I got it.
That's odd. According to the graphics, we have 2 Bruces. We should call one of them Dr. Bruce, because one of them is a doctor. That's one way we could tell them apart. Okay, the good doctor says pot. All right, a pot bet, and everybody folds, and Dr. Bruce picks up a pot. You're the resident PLO expert there, Brooklyn B-Man.
Yeah.
We're going to see a lot of that, I would think, usually, with a pot bet. Usually leads to a fold all around.
Yeah, I'd like to see the other 2 cards.
I think the first 2 were enough with what Bruce had. Too many spades out there for the competition, and he did have the ace 3 of spades in his hand. So we can't be absolutely certain, but I put my money on an ace-high flush there. flip. Okay, we do apologize. We're having a bit of a technical issue right now with the graphics. My associate, thankfully the man in charge is around, so we should get this solved fairly quickly. Bear with us, everybody. Like I said, we can't see all of the cards currently. There's an issue. No, this is PLO, Richard Stein. We just, something's going on with the graphics. We are addressing it. It is PLO, and then that happened. So that's a bit, whoa, what's going on? But Patty's, the two cards we could read from Miss Patty lend themselves to two pair. And they are enough to defeat Dom, who is eliminated off our feature table.
Yeah, I flopped top two, and it had the straight draw too.
No, that's what I was looking at.
Nope. Wait, hang on. I'm thinking, no, that was backwards. It was not two pair. He did have two diamonds. The graphics didn't know that he had the diamonds. So like I said, we've got people working on it. We should get it resolved momentarily, so hopefully there's not too many more hands like that. And we can get on. This is very much PLO. Our 3K guarantee, $150 buy-in, 3K tournament. We had 42 entrants today, which means we will be paying 5 spots.
Big sucker, bad sucker, super sucker.
There are currently 22 players remaining.
Crazy sucker. Sounds like a good table game. We changed the game. It's no longer PLO, it's suck out.
So, PLO has always been suck out. I've got news for you. With 4 hole cards, almost everybody's got an incredible draw. So if you let your opponents hang out, somebody's liable to catch something.
I know, they get so excited down there, it's crazy.
You know what that means? They're not pretty close to it.
Gonna have to do this on the fly. Trying to go off what we have graphics-wise. Jan appears to have the best hand, but we're only seeing some of the cards at this point. River card. A 7-0 spades. Jen's gonna let go of her hand. And Dwayne, blame it on Dwayne, takes down that pot.
You could have sent me up there 3 hands ago. When I still had chips. They're hard too, aren't they?
All right, I've just received word the graphical issue has been solved. Unfortunately, we are on a delay, a 15-minute delay, so we may not see the fixings for a little bit. But rest assured, the problem has been dealt with, and we should be bringing you our normal graphics shortly. You lost which one you were using, huh?
That don't matter.
You
You
got
can
some
hear me
electric
from here, right?
spaghetti. Yeah. Okay, you got that.
It's this one here.
Well, yeah, one of them's. Yeah, I know this. No, you're good. You're good. You got number 3.
Yeah.
Number 2's having issues.
Yeah. I don't really listen to the table that much anyhow.
It's pure entertainment, I tell you.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
At
I
times.
know. I know.
I didn't see his cards because they're in the. It's behind the thing.
Oh man, one thing I forgot to ask him. Shoot, to put the thing.
Oh, the entrance and the players remaining. I kind of got that covered. I'm watching it on my screen, but it is with the delay. It's not entirely accurate, so we should probably get the accurate one up there.
All right, guys, I gotta line them all up pretty. That's what the people want. All right. No, they hit me this time, not him.
All right, we've got the all in, and I got to read these on the quick.
Yeah, I didn't get my money back really, but I got some of it.
But Patty took that down
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
with the 2 pair aces and queens.
From his coaching days. Oh yeah, that's right. You know, I work out every day.
Me too. I walk from the car to wherever I'm going to. Right. That's my workout.
All right, joining us here at the table,
Getting out of bed's a process.
he's all serious. Count Robula. Comes down to like, good evening.
Let me tell you something. It's really worse. It gets way worse.
No, you ain't seen nothing.
I don't want to hear any complaining.
No, but I
I
mean,
assume I'm the oldest one.
he changed it. But we still have to wait 15 minutes from when he changes, or should we have seen it now?
I'm identifying with being 27.
Oh, that's.
Anyone can identify with me.
If everything didn't hurt so bad, I might try to identify as that too.
Well,
Although I would identify as 35. 27.
I don't know, like the beep, pip from downstairs. What, you want one?
Pivotal point of my life where life could have changed drastically. 27 for me. You take this path or this path.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
I love that.
Well, the funny thing is looking out of my eyes, I feel young.
Come on, you clearly want the cookie. Just take the cookie. Making a big drama about it. All right, 5 on the turn. Bruce very confidently goes all in. I have to think he has a 6. Yep. Oh, wait. No, that's a 7. Where's the rest of his cards? No, he does have a 6. Okay. Ace, king, 6, 7, and 8.
Oh, diamonds. I'm sorry.
I survived.
The ace, didn't even need the trip 6s. Bruce gets the ace-high flush.
And he gets his
With
little
his
double up.
Ace 7 of diamonds being used.
He definitely doubles up the most out of anybody in the tournament because he's always short stacked.
Right, he gets chipped down so much. He doesn't really play the big pots. He just
Bruce finds like
gets little cuts and then goes for the double up. And
he finds like 9 double ups throughout the tournament. It's pretty hilarious.
Not that I haven't sucked out on people. That's why I don't get too bothered by it because it works both
you have a
ways.
straight draw
you know?
also, or Jack 6, 3,
I'm just getting
4?
sucked out today.
Yeah.
It was maybe on the
Yes, it is too.
rip. The turn may have given you the turn like a 5 or something.
It's
So
too
it may
late.
have given you a straight draw too. Open in the straight. I thought my
It was stuck. It felt thicker.
I can see it from here. I can
Even
see
had
if
a bad
you're
hand for you to
bionic
have.
arm, you got
For me to
that.
have, for your hand. I had a better ace and a better flush draw.
This.
I mean, just the fact that she said the word workout,
I
I'm
know
exhausted.
I know.
They all got never workout.
Oh yeah, I know.
Friendly game. No one's ever glad to double me up.
Right?
How about you? Anybody says, "Oh man, I'm glad I doubled him up."
Not really. Not usually, at
My
least.
brother started at 24, and at 44 he was retired with a captain's pension, and yeah.
Some limping going on here.
But there's a lot of people that do that. You'd be amazed how many people start in law enforcement later.
All right, 4 players? Yep, 4 players.
Well,
It's something.
Tobias might
It's
have flopped it.
Yeah, exactly. But you need to socket.
Jen could have flopped
Right.
it.
There's a few that could have flopped it. Especially Dave and Jen. We don't know if they got one heart or two.
No, Tobias or Jen.
Right.
I had plenty of retirement. If my daughter hadn't.
Well, Dwayne's hanging around, so he might have more than just a pair of fives,
Yeah, I can't sell my place.
as well as Dave.
Might have 2 more 5s over there.
Jen's still swinging, so she's representing like she flopped 2 pair. Oh no, she checked? Whoa,
Oh, there's so much.
she did check.
There's so much going on with money.
It's like she was over there playing checkers with her chips.
My
Yeah,
Like she was gonna put a big bet out there.
mine's the cheapest of all of them.
Dave's hanging around.
What's your price?
I'm at 650, and it goes up to 2.1.
You might have,
I mean, there's big
you could have 2 pair, a set.
So
That didn't help.
I was gonna say a heart on the river would have made it
No, it's
interesting.
diamonds,
That's a
like a
diamond.
9
yeah.
a diamond or something.
Yep.
So will let you use 50% of your equity for that?
Well, usually they give
Well, the graphics can't quite be trusted right now. They got updated, but we haven't caught up to the delay yet.
It is PLO.
Wow,
It's
I was
just,
wow. I said he might have 2 more 5s. Turns out he had 1 more 5 under there. So, but that was the right read on your part. Definitely more than just a 5.
they didn't use
Right.
it all. And there's
It was betting too much and too quick
Yeah,
things that,
to be bluffing with a 5.
without a doubt. He had to have either a 5 with a straight draw or 3 of them or 2 pair. Those are the 3 he had to have for sure. Richard, we're going to have the graphics for PLO
Yeah, we
soon enough.
technically we already fixed them, but we got to catch up to the stream delay. So it should be about any hand now.
Indeed.
That's one thing I did not want when I was doing like not realty, notary. We used to do like home signings and things like that. I never wanted to do a HELOC.
Well, A6 of diamonds is a good start.
Double paired, double suited.
He's in there.
I look at that and I'm like, give me an A6 of clubs to go with that.
I was going to buy on her.
I've only seen that once. I haven't played nearly as much PLO as you have, but I've only had that double pair, double suited one time.
Double pair, double suited.
Flopped a boat with it. Ace 8-8 right on the flop. Boom.
I mean,
I had 2 aces and 2 9s, and they were both suited, and ace 8-8 on the flop. So
right. Obviously,
that was a nice pot.
obviously, ace, ace, king, king, double suited is probably
Yeah, the best.
combination you're going to get.
'Cause you can add straights and flushes.
A lot of
and all
people,
that good
a lot
stuff.
of people like Jack 10, Queen, King double suited too.
She wanted to have 3,000 behind
I
her,
want to
but
show you what my move is, okay?
Well, there's an ace on the flop. Ace 10-4.
Waiting for me to check.
Only one heart out of all of those cards right there.
how much?
31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. It's a big one, Dom.
I'm going to wait one more.
I figure you have a set of aces.
Hopefully it'll be the next hand that comes in because
Well, I have a royal
my
flush
text
draw.
went out.
Then lay it down.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
it's a good 14 minutes.
All right, so
Double
you can't
all
fold. You can't
in.
fold a royal, and the
No.
straight gets there.
Broadway.
Indeed.
Ace king, no. Wow.
And then you get the
shot.
outside.
Miss Patty is alive now.
Yeah, it says Patty's eliminated, but that's not true because Patty had a king to go with that queen to make Broadway.
Right.
And Dom got the side pot with his 2 pair. I do think Dave is eliminated for real, though. I could. Dave with ace king, yeah. Wow, Dom had 2 pair already. Got an upgrade on the river.
Had the blocker and everything.
I'll ship it, you know. And you can still hit a 3 to
What do you got?
a set.
Yeah.
I think it's 15.
Although I didn't think, I wasn't thinking that was good because I assumed, I don't know,
One of them had a 7.
I thought he had a 7 to 10.
Suited connected. 8, 8, 9, 10. That's great.
So Dave was eliminated.
Yep. He had Dom out kicked, but Dom had 2 pair.
Indeed.
Double suited 8, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, the problem with it is that it's not the nut of anything unless it maybe a straight.
15 to call.
Actually, I said that he caught an upgrade on the river. That's not exactly true because
No.
it gave Patty the straight.
Right, but
He was
it
better off
gave-
with the aces and 10s,
Yeah, correct.
not the aces and jacks. Because he already had Dave beat
Yeah, with this
with the aces and 10s.
Correct.
You're usually
Had everyone beat.
Yeah, had.
everybody else has it with 4 cards.
I'll use 35.
One of the worst hands you can have in this game is 4, 4, 5, 5.
There we go.
Here we go. Well, kind of. There we go. Now we got it for real. At first, it was just kidding.
In your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
All right.
Bad, huh?
Yes. That's horrible.
I'm all in. For min. All in for min.
Good luck.
There's no shame in folding. You can fold.
They can, but now ask me if they're gonna.
No shame in folding.
That would be no.
50.
2 pair for Dom. He's not folding.
Good luck.
Oh, wow, you got some big ones. What do you got, baby?
I got a 5.
Okay, that's good.
What do you got?
I have a 5. I got an 8.
Oh,
two
she
nines.
beat me.
I got 2 9s just in case.
He says she beat me as he turns over 2 pair.
I don't
Yep.
Nah, it's called suck out for a reason. I'm just saying.
Okay, king, no help. Jen, or
See? Suck out. It's called suck out for a reason.
I have those 4, but
Thank you so much for your help.
that's an odd reaction. I don't think I've seen that before ever. He thinks he sucked out on the river. He really didn't.
Sweet. She doesn't get mad.
But reacts by kissing his defeated opponent. I've never seen that ever.
Dom, I always tell people
That's when you think you've seen everything at the poker table, huh?
Pretty much.
I'm always afraid something's going to happen to their car and they're going to think
So they're down to 6.
Pretty sure if I kiss my opponent after knocking him out of the tournament,
You might.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
punched, or I'm gonna end up in jail, or or something.
Yeah.
I'm back to where I got more than when I started.
So I guess the lesson here, kids watching at home, is don't try this at home.
We have 6, Cap.
Luna, no.
not a player. Gambler.
Yeah, you tell them.
You're not a player. Right over here.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Still at 15.
All right, so I believe this is the point where we were down to 21. Seven players on each table.
Sounds about right.
Judson didn't.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, there's 6 here.
1,
But
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there is 6 here. So maybe that's where we're down to 20. Because I haven't looked at the player count in a while.
4 players. 75.
Chugging right along.
Yep, 75.
Wow, trips for the good doctor, and making no attempt to hide it.
Yeah, guys, you can sign up.
Okay, it's all in. Bruce with his trips.
Open-ended.
Yeah, Tobias has some outs. He needs an ace or a 9. And, ooh,
There it
on the
is.
river with the straight to the king.
There it is.
Oh, no, you can't use that.
Yeah, Bruce doing the old, no, I'm playing 3 cards. I've got kings full of 9s.
That I was trying pretty dead with you.
All right, well, we got a moment here, and we got the graphics going. Everything's cool. Hey, man, did you have a good Christmas?
Not bad. Not bad at all. Yep.
I guess I'm predictable. I got Panther tickets.
No, didn't see that
I
coming,
was like,
huh?
I'm like, awesome, Panther tickets, 3 different games, all right.
Oh, you'll take that any
Yeah,
day.
my in-laws are like, are you sure it's not like boring or something? I'm like, hell no,
No.
tickets. I've been buying my own tickets for 25 years. About time somebody else bought me some.
Absolutely. Excellent. Well, at least you know it's something that you can appreciate.
Yeah.
All right. 3s in the muck.
Yeah, I was gonna look
Not sure what Dom quite has. I like Bruce's hand. Oh, easy on the table.
I know. I barely brushed it and it blinked, and I was like, "Oh hell."
Yep. You can't.
Man, I'm sitting way back here now.
Can't use your foot, your hand. Nothing.
You know what, the drawing. But you can be
Okay, so flush draw for Bruce and for Patty.
special promotion or something.
I don't know, but you know, people are probably out of town too.
That's what I was thinking about. How many 6,000?
Yeah, it came on. Yep. Everything right at the same time.
Yeah, don't touch the table though.
Yeah, because you have to be.
No. It's very, yeah, it's emotional.
I wondered because I thought it's Thursday. Why is it? Why is the parking lot so full?
Because it's the Action Palace. Everybody knows it's the Action Palace.
So what is it like? Jeff and Robbie and them.
Yeah.
So nobody in tournament, you can't get it in tournament, right? You got to get a high hand or something.
No, but if you're
No,
playing,
I'm
you
saying
have
if
one in
you
there,
have
right?
one in there, but you can't earn it.
Yeah, compared to usually the last week. We had it on, but then it was like on the mic or whatever, but
I forgot what room I worked in
all right.
where they had the tournament and the drawing too.
Well, they did have that.
Or
before.
maybe it was out, but they don't get as much high hand. Like I think it's half of it or something, and they took a portion out of the buy-in for
Luke,
when they
you still up here?
take a portion.
You been down? You was downstairs?
Yeah, there's
You were downstairs earlier?
but they've done ones here where you
Oh yeah.
all different things and we're in.
Nuts. Oh
Raise it up, guys. Work it.
yeah.
All in. I wanted to ask him discreetly.
Yeah.
Who wants a tip?
All right, another all in and a call. The action's coming
True.
fast and furious now.
All right, look.
Random card. That's the best hand.
Yeah. Well, we had some short stacks.
Random card.
Is Bruce gonna find another way?
Hey, it's 8s and 4s.
8s and 4s.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, it was the other Bruce.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't the good doctor. I told you we need Bruce and Dr. Bruce.
Stay in the line. Stay in the line. I'm just glad with the hand with you that it didn't. I wasn't. Didn't get all my.
So I guess there's 6, 6, and 7.
Yeah, you come back, yeah. No, but that's all I had.
Nice solid pitch. Doma. And she's aiming at the boxes. I love that. She's not aiming for the player's hands.
Right.
She's aiming at them boxes. Easy game. Bet and win. Except when they call.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to announce these raises because we're on the thing. Sorry, guys. I forgot to announce the raises.
It takes a strong person to admit their mistakes, especially in such a public forum.
Yeah.
So good on you, Ashley.
Behind us, I keep thinking they need to turn.
She just said, "Oops, I haven't been announcing the amounts for the raises."
No, I mean,
That does make it harder on the production guys, so we try to make it easy on them, so we can bring all of you a better show.
they're gonna let me have it.
Maybe you can send you home for the day. I know.
No, that's not. See, they figured out that trick early. Ashley's like, maybe they'll punish me by sending me home early. They're like, no, you have to stay even longer, and that'll be your punishment.
Indeed.
4 players.
Buffering text, yellow goal. I'm
Oof.
unfamiliar with that vernacular there,
Wow.
LDR Idrizi.
Dom flops the nut flush. Patty would have flopped a set of 10s.
Wow. Just what we need, another club.
She would have saved herself some money.
5,000. Oh.
It's always that way. Not a club code.
See, I'm not even touching it this time. I'm way back here.
That's because he
No, how can anybody call
doesn't
anything?
like you.
I only have
Right.
Want to switch?
That's what I mean. What are you gonna get? Nobody's gonna call nothing. But even bet up the flop.
Guessing the connector's a little bit loose back here.
I'm worried about the, that.
Because that's coming in fine, so it's not going over there.
Right. Just a little bit, right? That's how it normally happens to me, you know? You wait a little bit.
Oh, was I over here too long? Oh, no, Kevin sent me here though. It's Kevin's fault. Yeah. I asked him, I said, where am I going? Am I supposed to be pushing strings? He said, yeah, sure.
It's Kevin, you know how it is.
45, 55, 55.
Mercedes over there?
Button's correct. All right, guys. Button's coming in. You're pushing now, though?
You just got to move the table sometimes, man. For real.
Right.
She's over there.
That's it.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, Ash.
Thank you.
You don't. But we don't need that though. You could just put that down.
5:30 in the morning. I'll wake you up.
We don't need to have that screen up. Is what I'm saying. Could just look at the other one. Doesn't matter. That's all. That's what we have. I understand, but that's you're not gonna fix. You're not fixing it.
Two kids, they don't take no naps, you know, 6 to everything.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
Yeah, like my daughter, oh my God. 3 and 6.
No, now you just killed. No, now you killed the other. This thing.
My daughter was the opposite. She always.
No, wasn't back on. Now it's on. Alright, it's steady now. Yeah, it should be good for now.
Thank you.
could run it twice.
Alright, trip aces.
What's trip aces?
She folded.
I had 3 aces with the 6.
You hit 3 aces.
Wow,
I was ahead right now.
wow, he blocked that over the whole board.
Feel like we're
Yeah,
seeing
Bruce.
more
Bruce.
all ends.
Bruce couldn't have been happy with that. Hearing that all the aces are gone. But K's and J's. Bruce on Bruce crime.
I saw my first 3 cards. I really liked my hand. And then I got the last days. It was like, oh, that screwed it.
So funny because they just going back and forth with 2 blinds each.
Right. Hey, chip in a chair, man.
Just hilarious.
No, I was in the blind. If nobody raised, I was gonna be in. Even a little raise, I might have called.
I'll be real ginger with it, but I want to peek into the future. Yeah. Okay. Now that's a difference of 4 over the next 15 minutes. 3 kings for Bruce. Gotta stop with these trips in the hole, man.
It's wild that we're seeing aces and kings back to back in the whole trips. Pretty wild.
Oops. Dang it. Out of water.
Out of water.
Hopefully we can get one of them water coolers for the broadcast room in the new building. I haven't heard any details on it, but I'll put that on the wish list.
That wouldn't be bad. Yeah. Nice. Go ahead.
Everybody walks by it. They get a suspicious look on their face like it's a trap.
And everybody that's asked has not taken it.
I have. It was already cracked open, so I
Which
can be all
one,
like
the
it's
water?
not the sody, man.
The Coke? The
Yeah.
Coke? Maybe I'll take one with me.
We're all counting calories because
Yeah.
there's one Diet Coke taken, and
Uh,
almost
uh.
the whole case of the regular Coke's gone.
Is it?
And there's one Diet Coke missing.
That's funny. I'll probably take one when I leave.
That's probably why they think it's a trap. Nobody's cracked the water open. All the water's there. It's still sealed.
By the time I almost got my hand out from under my chin meter.
I even forgot about that. I even said I'm out of water. I'm like, I could just grab one of those. If I really want to.
Yeah. Tobias is open-ended. I would have bet that.
Yeah.
With the jack.
He's
And the
open-ended
four,
with
and the
2
four,
pair. Yeah,
yeah.
he's got 2 pair and the open-ended. And somehow loses.
Wow. with
Gets
kings and
rivered.
threes. That's gross, man.
Yeah, man. You're ahead. You've got the whole world.
Yeah, if
for
you would have
outs,
bet, you probably would have taken it.
and you get sucked out. Yeah, that's. You can't.
He went running king 3.
And not betting and let him get there.
Yeah. Got 2 pair and open-ended. I mean, at what point is it a good time to
Yeah.
bet?
What are you waiting on?
What point is it a good time to bet?
Yeah, he wasn't going in.
Gotta have 5 aces or something.
It's funny. Like today I didn't see the flush. The other day I had it straight and I'm
Folding all the way around.
right next to me. He couldn't say it. So it was like,
3
Trip
queens.
queen? What? There's no way.
It even went in order. It went
That's what I'm
aces and then
saying.
queen and then kings and then queens. We're gonna get jacks next.
If I get jacks, I swear, then it's an error. There's an error going on.
But they wish they had jacks.
Yeah.
You don't realize what you got. I had to do a round penalty one time because I was going for a flush and I made a driveway and didn't realize it.
oh, so you
And I
showed-
didn't
you showed
bet
me
when-
that at the time.
Nancy chiming in. You bet, you get.
Hey, Nance, you rock. I got my My gift, thank you.
I didn't bet the nuts
I didn't get my gift.
because I didn't
It was still a great Christmas, though. It's still getting shipped. It's not here yet. I was hoping it would be here before Christmas, but it didn't get here.
Not yet.
My Stanley Cup championship ring, personalized, with my name and number.
Very nice.
Yeah, you definitely. If I had gotten it by Christmas, I think the whole world would have seen it. 'Cause I definitely would have did the PIP thing, and I'm like, check out my championship ring, everybody.
All right.
Go to the ATM.
It's something to show off.
I just
Nancy says Matt didn't get the Ghirardelli. No, that would be no. I've not gotten any world famous chocolate. That's what it says on it, right? World famous. It's my wife's favorite. Every time we go to Vegas, she's like, no, we have to go to the, because they have an actual restaurant there.
Right. Wow, look at this. Kings, Jack 10, 4, 5, double suited, King Jack 10, Queen 9, 9. Interesting hands.
Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody ate mine, or maybe it's sitting wherever you put them, because I ain't got any. I'm kind of a big guy, though, so I'm not going to cry much about not getting the chocolate.
How an ace always finds a way, even in PLO, when there's kings.
King ace magnets. I wish I was clever enough to say that I made that up, but I didn't.
It's an interesting all-in.
All in. Really? He does know he's only playing 2 cards, right? He doesn't really have Broadway? But thank you for thinking of me, Miss Nancy, even if I don't get the chocolate.
I would definitely fold. I would believe.
Oh, it's by the sign-in sheet. Oh, okay.
I have 2 straight.
Well, I hope there's some left.
Oh,
If there's any left, I'll grab one. All right, now for the run out.
Oh, the gut shot, Patty.
Seriously. What?
It's nice playing with you.
She got double gutter.
Double gutter.
Oh, you did?
Okay, I believe you, Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy would never do something so callous as forget anybody on purpose. So even if it did happen, it's most certainly an accident, but I'll go look.
I would have called. Oh, yeah, I would have called.
Right, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, you just
Then
you're stuck.
yeah, I'm like.
Then no, you get.
I would
You never fold. 'Cause the term is the perfect card for you.
Yeah.
For her.
Are we waiting for a play?
Yeah, they're breaking the table.
That's what I'm saying. In that situation.
Okay, thank you for the thought, Miss Nancy, but they're all gone. Somebody brought in some sodies and some bottled water, so.
I think Bruce is going to try to, make,
Is he trying to escape?
he's trying to grind it into the money.
Okay.
That's why it's so fun.
Yeah, the 8.
How many are they paying?
5. I have the payout
5.
sheet right here. Since we had 43 entries, we're gonna pay out 5 spots today. 5th place is getting $528. 4th place is getting $619. 3rd place $798. 2nd place $1,146, and 1st place is taking home $1,854.
Not bad.
Like I said, I definitely ate my fill this holiday season, Ms. Nancy, and I'm gonna have to do some extra steps. So, again, thank you. I do appreciate it, but I'm not gonna mourn my lost piece of chocolate. No, stop it. It's okay.
When they first started having this
If that's the greatest tragedy of the holiday season, Matt didn't get a piece of chocolate. You know what? It's a pretty good Christmas.
That's right.
It was like.
It was probably Brian, though. No, I'm
I
kidding.
took the whole box like Grinch. Like the Grinch.
Brian Grinch the chocolates.
I Grinched at everything. I Grinched it all.
Steve Ace King.
Even the stuff that was in downstairs in the break room, everything.
Even aces really aren't great in this game.
If you want a piece of chocolate cake,
Yeah,
I'll
I
go,
saw the cake
I'll
down
go
there
get
before I
us.
came
you
up.
Want, you want me to go get
No,
us a piece?
no,
Why
thank
not?
you. That's
You sure?
I'm very positive.
Well, while they're
I actually
doing
got
this,
to eat today,
yeah.
and that thing looks thick, man.
While they're
I
doing this,
wouldn't-
I'm gonna go try to grab myself a
Okay.
piece because that thing looks serious, man.
It is.
You sure you don't want a piece?
Yes, it
All right.
is very
I'm
serious.
gonna come here and you're gonna be looking at me eating
No,
this
I'm,
chocolate.
not, I'm definitely
All
not.
right.
I'm just saying it looks so thick. I would not attempt it without a glass of milk. And I'm like, I don't have any milk.
Well, I need help, so I figured we get the best. Well, he's at the best.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so I guess my colleague is off getting cake, and we're waiting for the tables to balance. We can go ahead and I can tell you about all the exciting goings-on here at PBKC. Coming up Sunday, January 19th, we're going to have our Fallen Firefighter Poker Classic right here. It's a great charity tournament. Registration is going to open at 11:30 a.m. and cards are in the air at 12:30. Specifically, proceeds will be benefiting the retired firefighters of Palm Beach County, as well as our local firefighters of Palm Beach County. So that'll be Sunday, January 19th. $50 buy-ins, $20 rebuys add-ons until the end of the first break. Yes, 50% of the proceeds go to the players, and the rest will be going towards the fallen firefighters. There will be raffles. There will be a football game day party, because it takes place on Sunday, January 19th, for the Fallen Firefighter Classic. Back to the action. We have a balanced table now. Jeff, a.k.a. Trainwreck, looking at an 8, 9, 10, Jack 10 double suited. Pretty good. Hey, don't be leaving out Kevin K there, Miss Nancy. Haven't seen Joey today, so he might be off still doing Christmas. The crazy Beantown guy, him.
Jack. Double suited 8, 9, 10 Jack. You're definitely a favorite. Even if I don't have any suits, I stay.
Yeah, but you have a pair.
I have
I
spades.
think it's pretty even. You're a little ahead.
It'll be interesting to know. Well, that's definitely.
All right, here with our runouts.
Alrighty.
Yeah. See you, Bruce.
See you guys.
And Bruce did not catch the set of 10s with ace jack. He's going to give Trainwreck the pot. And Bruce ran out of double ups. He had like 6 on today's live stream, but couldn't get that 7th one. We don't deserve you, Miss Nancy. Happy holidays to you, too.
Patty had the same hand. She outkicked me in the room. 30,000.
And that's even worse. You guys won all in 3.
This is the damn one. I'm telling you right now, you're getting it.
Yeah, he 3-bet. I was under the gun.
Let me know. Flip it up.
I was like, I've been in this situation.
Do high card, but if that's the high card, is you can have dinner. Yeah. Yeah, when you start raising them, see which one it was. Both decks are the same, or?
There's one deck.
Oh, it's only one deck?
Yeah, we don't.
That's right. No switching decks during the live stream. We got to stop the whole stream and re-register a new deck, which is why we don't do it.
Make sure so I remember.
Queen, deuce, 5. Bruce is all in for less. So great. So we're gonna see him. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's like a gutter over there for Bruce. And nope, looks like kings are gonna do it for that one. And then there were 7 at the feature table.
Two hands, 2 buff outs. Nice to meet you. Good karma for letting me win a hand.
They were short stacks, right, for letting you win that hand. Fucking Mark. I love him, but
He actually played that one well.
he did play his hand. He needed to do that, but it really was my concern that if I called him, that Robbie was gonna, because he looked interested in the pot. I don't know what it was, but it made me feel like I was gonna have to call 60. And I'm like, I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I left that hand knowing that he had 7K, but I didn't realize who it was. So he just called. I'm like, damn it.
Wow. I tried to get Noah to do it.
Why? What? Wait, what? What happened?
I tried to get Noah to cut the cake, but the problem is
Oh,
that there.
yeah, it's his birthday cake.
Yeah, and there's no everybody is on the table right now. We
Kings,
have
5s, queens, 6s. Wow.
we
what's
have
going on
every table going
here?
downstairs.
because of
Everyone.
the drawing. Yeah.
We have table 1 going.
So yeah, that cake might be there for a while.
Full house for Mike though.
Yeah,
Huh?
the last drawing's at 6, so it might be
Yeah.
after 6 when it calms down a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely will. We are for Thursday. Every table in the house is going out
Yeah.
there.
It's the Action Palace. Everybody wants peace.
Get you some.
See, even us, and we work here. Brian
Yeah.
just tried to get a piece of cake, and then we're like, nope,
You
no
know,
cake right
you're
now.
Not lying. You are not lying.
But I'm just saying,
So Dominic
Yeah.
is still hanging around.
Yep.
Patty's still hanging around from the original. And,
7 and 7 is what we got now.
Yeah.
Of course, I can't lie. Why do you think I'm not so good at poker? I'd be a lot better at it if I could lie.
Yeah. I guess Bruce got knocked out. I missed, huh?
Yeah, Bruce and Bruce.
Both
The
Bruces.
Brucey brothers.
What did Bruce get knocked out with? The 2-5.
Trying to remember. He flopped 2 pair. He was suited, so he liked it. And
Yep.
Trainwreck hit a straight on him.
Okay.
I mean, Bruce was ahead.
Yeah. He's normally going to get his chips in there ahead.
Here's Jeff with some 3s. I don't love them, but I like them.
Three
And he's
six
got
isn't
3-6.
so bad.
Yeah, I like his hand. Like his hand a bit better than I did a minute ago.
Well, he's going to win.
Why are we getting Mike a new hoodie? Luna says we should all have pitched in and get Mike a new hoodie. What do you do with his old one? Please explain that, Luna. I'll never understand the obsession with hoodies. At least here. I mean, it's Florida.
Because he wears the same one every day.
Oh, okay. I'm like, it's hot as hell. I couldn't wear a hoodie. Like, if it was up north and there was snow and ice, and like, sure, hoodie. Sounds great. Dom with the Kingas. At least the well of trips seems to have stopped for now.
Well,
We didn't get them 3 jacks like we were hoping for.
right. Well, not yet. We don't know. There hasn't been trip.
Right. So if we get another one, it's going to be jacks, is what you're
Right.
saying. Okay, I get it.
Well, if it's anything but jacks, then it breaks the streak.
Jeff with that double suited hand on with the kings, and we'll see if the ace makes the appearance.
It's a good flop
Nope.
for Jeff.
Yeah, it is.
What do you have behind? You have a, oh, you have
And he already wants to know what he's got. He's like, can I knock him out with this? Let's see.
18,000.
Jeff says 18, barely legal. Repot. Wow. Action.
Well, Dom's got backdoor flush draw. That's about it.
He's ahead
Maybe
with the kings.
running boat, maybe like 8-8 or.
Turn card. Ooh,
That helps.
Jeff lost a lot of outs
That's a
there.
flush
And a
for
flush.
Dom.
Yep.
Like I said, backdoor flush draw. It's pretty funny,
exactly
right?
as you drew it up, Coach.
Yeah. Backdoor flush draw.
But I definitely did
I
have
didn't see it at first. I saw the 7. I was like, that one.
Yeah, the math wasn't mathing on that one. runner flush.
It was a good flop for him.
I mean, it was basically a coin flip, so I'm not saying the math ain't mathing because Dom won. It's just how Dom won.
Well, once the turn came a queen of hearts, that pretty much hurt Jeff's hand.
Yeah, it took
Because
a bunch of
now
his
it-
straight outs away because
right.
none of them could be hearts.
Exactly. And it was a brick, a queen.
Yeah.
It was no help to Jeff at all. It was a complete dud. So not only was it not a connected anything, it really helped Dom by the heart.
Finders keepers.
That might set Jeff off now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if Jeff
He's
just.
down to 11K.
Is he?
believe that's the shortest stack. Well, maybe not the shortest, but pretty close.
Oh, really? I was.
Yeah, the
for-
graphic said 11K. We'll see how accurate that was, though.
Yeah,
I think it's
I thought-
pretty accurate, though.
Had dinner with my neighbors on either side.
I was going to say, kick's pretty low there, 16K.
You know,
And folded 2 ladies? What?
usually
Jeff is playing any hand at this point, but he has a decent hand on the button.
I made 2 desserts.
He has a lot more than 11K, by the way.
Yeah, it's. Wow. I'm looking at these hands that are left. The 2 queens are looking pretty good, actually. Surprised kick folded them.
Yeah, so now nines. Dwayne's ahead. You don't know it. He just got
King.
turned by
Yeah.
Mike. You gonna bet Mike or what?
Long text talking about our old Christmases and how fun they were.
I
He
can
had a
understand
straight
being
draw,
nervous
too.
about the straights and the flush draws.
He had a straight draw. If I was Mike, I would definitely bet this at this point. I mean,
Yeah, 3 other players, and you're letting them chase a
Oh.
card. He got
it's no value. It goes
no
check the whole way.
value.
What's Stu doing?
Unless somebody tries to steal it.
Wow.
Stu attempting some thievery.
Wow.
Come on, don't let him take your milk money like that.
Well, that's the problem with getting bluffed. You know what I mean? Like if Mike would have bet, well, he's gonna call it. It looks like. Well, maybe not. Yep.
Okay. So Mike didn't lose his milk money there.
I'm surprised Stu threw his hand up. Once I got called, I would have just mucked my hand. I mean, he had ace high.
Right. He can't beat anything but a bluff.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to even show, my hand at that point. I would have just mucked
Yeah,
it.
like, oh darn it, I'm out kicked.
You're not
let
getting,
anybody know you
You're
tried
not
to
getting
steal
called
it.
by ace high,
Right.
so
Exactly.
Yeah, I would have just.
It's one thing to get caught stealing. Just don't broadcast it.
That's what I mean. It's like you flipped it up for everyone to see it. You didn't have to necessarily show. That's one of those where you don't have to show.
Exactly. Jeff's getting a lot of pocket pairs. But I guess he don't like them 4s. Hard to blame him.
I have that same board. Anybody remember it?
Wow. And not an ace to be had.
Yeah, but that's why I always tell
good,
people
yeah.
it's not what you have, it's what you represent to have.
Right.
I was like,
Wow.
anybody can throw the bet out there. Yeah, I know. Mike.
Yeah,
made a
Mike just hit
straight,
his
but-
gutter.
But it's like you still don't even feel good about your straight, you know, on this
I
board.
was going to say, nobody's bet so far. I'd feel
Yeah.
fantastic about it.
Yes. But if you get popped right now,
Yeah, after 2 rounds of checking.
I really can. Especially since he probably flopped me too.
that's what I'm saying. Just minimize it.
That's Jack Queen. I didn't.
Yeah. Just minimize it so we don't have to see that, though.
That's my laugh when I see cards.
The same thing's going to happen, though. It's unfixable. It's been going on for 3 years. Why do you think you're going to fix it? I don't understand. You'll fix it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Nah. What people?
Which they should always have like a little. They might as well earn enough for this one. Have like a top and break. They don't.
Night of the Living Fours.
Pretty dead.
Yeah, they are. Stu likes them, though, for reasons.
He's double suited. Thinks he can make some straight flushes, but the 3 of diamonds is out. Jeff is going to pot it there. Or close to. I like that hand Nick has. Nick's all in.
Actually, I like Kick's hand. I don't know if it's going to win, but the double suited connector.
72 or 73. I don't even know.
It's gonna, then I was going to say the only problem is can he flop anything to go with it?
He didn't need to.
I think so. I don't know. He did
And
it.
still doesn't need to. Needs to dodge some face cards though,
Write it down later.
and does so successfully.
Oh, okay, you're doing it. I was going to do it. No, no, no.
62. No, 8s and 10s.
Oh,
All right, Kick's going to triple up.
so
I'll do something like that.
Okay, now Jeff has 11K.
okay, ask the slide.
I misread that graphic earlier, but now it's accurate.
I'm not entirely wrong. Because Mary J. Blige does.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a lot of people remake songs, and so you never know who.
Look at this. 1971.
Oh really?
That was violent.
Yeah, I thought it was before, later
I
than
know
that.
my soul.
Decent year. Didn't end quite the way I wanted it, but they're talking about 1971.
Yeah.
Dolphins went to the Super Bowl, but they didn't win.
I don't want to move on anymore. It's going
Anything before I was born, I don't.
Well, I've seen the NFL game film, so it's nice that my team's won 2 Super Bowls. It'd just be nice to win one while I'm alive.
My oldest daughter.
Dolphins are trash.
Would be 40 now.
So were the Panthers, forever and ever. They figured it out. Why not the Finns?
It's like the Yankees. The Yankees had a great reign, and they haven't been, other than last year, the World Series in a long time. Years and years.
09, I believe.
Yeah. It's hard to beat the Dodgers.
Yeah, we learned that from the Astros. They had to cheat to beat them.
I got 15. I'm not going to get any better than that. You're 15?
Well,
Oh, then you have, yeah. You could like play the same. Oh, that's not just $100, right? Oh, is it? You do? Of course. Is there anything I can win?
betting going on.
I do it to donate. That's my money. That's what I was leaving.
Love to know what Stu has here that he's betting so much.
I like the fact that Stu will just bet when
Yeah.
when he sees that nobody else
Right.
is.
He could have air for all we know.
Right. He just sees that nobody else is betting, and I like that. I mean,
nobody wants
Right.
nobody wants that piece of cake. I'll take it.
yeah. I mean, you gotta steal pots. You gotta pick up on pots.
Jeez. Now you got my mind thinking about cake.
On the river, but we didn't see it, but I could have.
Indeed.
I was gonna hit it on the river.
Depends on how long our show goes here today.
Get to work, man.
All right, I'll get to work.
Shit. Yeah. There you go. No, you're good. Well, you were. No.
Who's that, Michael? Oh, is he in the point running?
He's first now.
Oh, wow.
He wasn't, but he is now.
He was running on. He was in first most of the month, and then Betty took over last week. And now Betty's out of town, so he's basically trying to get over the points.
Yeah.
I mean, she can't
Get a piece of tape.
back in cash. She said something about maybe going back up to 20, but I don't know. How many points was it? She's got.
They're both over 4,000.
Yeah, I heard you. Talk to it.
He just passed her just by playing today.
He's back from the gym. He did 100,000 push-ups.
So it looks like Jeff with the
Superb.
best hand.
100,000, I don't think so. I don't think she had
What do you got,
time.
Greg? Like 160 pound body?
Modest little 5K bet.
I'm going to the army. You're going to police station.
No, in the army. For Leo, I don't know what they were.
Not ready to minimize it yet? Yeah, just minimize it and you won't have to worry about it.
Tell you what hurts you coming after you rush.
I'm telling you right now that it's going to do this the whole way. Unless you just stand there and hold it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
They kind of, they laxed a little bit.
Oh, really? It wasn't too bad?
Okay.
Well, maybe it is gonna be worse.
Keep gassing yourself.
Just minimize it and forget it and just watch it, man. Nobody cares. Nobody's saying anything about it, so.
Yeah, my run time for the army, I have to do 2 miles in 23 minutes, and that's not bad.
It would take me 4 days to do 2 miles.
That's it. You ain't got to worry about it. Just keep it on that.
It goes by like
No.
Oh, well, then they would just.
Ever see Avengers at the end with
Avengers?
old Captain America? No. No, I don't think I will.
do it in 13 minutes. I don't think I could walk 2 miles.
You an Avenger?
I couldn't.
Well, not anymore. Retired.
Okay.
in the sprint drag carry, our thing is
The Florida man equivalent.
90 pounds.
It was me, the Hawk, Hard Hat Barry, Muscle Fan,
No shit. Okay.
It's like,
and Jawsaholic.
5,000.
Good Stu. Stu just swinging away.
Wow, duck
Oh,
goose.
full house for Jeff.
Yep.
Stu is just swinging away. Just flat there, Jeff. Thank you.
That's how you get chipped up. If someone else is driving the action, hey, let them.
an hour. Oh, it's not like Friday. You're right. I was right the first time. Yeah, because I've been only playing on Fridays, so that's I was thinking it was Friday.
Be interesting if the 6 came.
You're just here for the pain, ain't you?
Well, Dwayne flopped a straight.
Yeah.
Sit down, take a little break.
The hell does Stu have? He keeps betting it. If he has pocket sevens, which would be amazing,
No.
because there's only 2 left.
Yeah, there's no way.
Oh wait, no, there's not. He has that 7.
They can't have
Thinking
it.
what else? Yeah, 7. Yeah, there's nothing here you can have. And Jeff shrewdly waiting for the river to repop him. I see a lot of hands like this where they repop them at the turn, and I'm like, no, you don't get money. You can get more money
Yeah.
by just checking it there. Wait for the river. And Stu very correctly puts him on his hand. But he's so committed that he pretty much has to call.
I know,
All in hand, 1-4. Yeah, he
Yeah,
flopped
he
it also.
an ace high flush.
And he got the ace, but he flopped a
Wow,
straight.
Yeah, he did.
And he flopped a straight flush draw.
Rivered the ace high flush. So
Shit.
yeah, I mean, how does he not call at that point? Knew he was beat, but still.
Big hand for Jeff.
At the end, it was what, an extra 10, 12K, I think, on top of that raise.
Yeah.
Can't let that pot go for that.
But if you have a pair on the board and there's another pair, now you're
sorry about that, Patty. I panicked.
She panicked.
I can do that.
Hmm.
But it's safe.
That's
Just
funny.
pitch it to the empty spot.
Yeah, it's fine. I can reach
Ashley
that.
misses a pitch by like 2 inches, and she's like, I'm so sorry, I panicked. It's like, it's okay, Ash.
Right.
I don't think anyone's going to be mad at you.
For the action?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We're all human.
Wow. I was about to say too bad Dom folded nines, but Patty also has nines, so it's looking like a great move by Dom.
Could be.
Stu is all in. Again, he's putting his cards in the box. We can't read them. But he's all in with whatever he has.
Figured Stu was going to be all in pretty much after
Yeah.
losing a huge portion of his stack.
If you win it, you can back in. I like that. I was like, what the hell is the deal about?
All right. 8.
Check, check.
Yeah, not a lot on this flop. I'd be surprised to see any betting. That might spice it up a little. 2 pair for Jeff now.
15,000.
Patty might call. Nope.
And wait to see what Stu
What's Stu
has.
have?
And Stu's got a pair of deuces.
With a
He could hit a
straight
jack.
draw.
Yeah, he needs a jack.
Or a 5.
Well, that's not either of those.
Nope.
Nice to see him.
So Stu, he played well. He played aggressive.
And he got caught up in that one hand, which was a
Yep.
monster hand. Flopped a straight, rivered a nut
Yeah,
flush.
that's tough. You get it in good, and that's what happens.
Yep.
Thank you.
Sometimes you gotta know what to say.
I loved it.
And then there were 12, 6 and 6.
I know.
I don't care if he calls, it's fine, whatever.
We're playing down to the end, everybody. We're paying the top 5.
I'm gonna go check because I know one of us are beating him, right? So
Right.
it was more for him. It was more to make sure that he folded.
Well, that's exactly what I thought it was. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying.
Oh, I did that
hey,
perfect, Patty. You need one?
I do.
You don't need it.
I'll play these 3. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna put it in the box so they can read it, and then I'm gonna take it out.
You don't need it.
Don't look at it. Well, it's right there. What was it?
Oh,
don't know.
cards exposed. I gotta
We need
call
to
it out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cards exposed, guys. We have a
King of diamonds, queen of diamonds, 7 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds, 3 of clubs.
I couldn't see that. I had stuck. 2 cards were stuck. I couldn't do it either.
That was legit like 3 of Jeff's outs.
Why did he flip him up?
He went to muck them and they flipped up by accident.
Oh.
So now she had to announce it.
Looked like he flipped them up and fanned them though.
No, he went to flip them and was just not paying attention and they came up.
I mean, I have a good hand. I could have a super hand if I look at the card. So I'm gonna look at the card.
Right. So he actually. I mean, I liked his hand better before I saw what was exposed.
I can tell you this, my hand improved.
A super duper hand.
All right. This is a weird hand though from the get-go. We have 4 players, guys. Check.
A lot of outs for Mike.
15. 15,000 to come. I used to know how to do that. I lost it because I haven't
So
used
you know,
it.
because I looked at the other card, I have a straight and I have to fold.
Yeah, you do.
What was the other card?
So these are my first 3s I didn't look at. But then that, you know, the 3-4.
Dwayne's like, thanks for the information. And does not reciprocate. I love that. Jeff's kind of giving him that look like, hey, I showed you. And Dwayne's like, I didn't ask you to.
You would have had to look right then, though.
Straight clubs. Which clubs? I queen high. Lower. I had a gutter and queen 10.
I'm losing there.
But I had 3 clubs in my hand.
He could have. He just has the wrap clubs. He could have the 4-8.
It's going to cost me so much more.
He had the 4-8 of clubs. And then I got nothing.
I gotta be careful.
That's why I got a lot. I'm not that good at bowling.
And he had clubs, so you're fine.
There's no raise, so.
For me to win that hand, I needed to raise on the button after with my
just said
3
that.
cards.
Really?
Then they'll be like, shit. He's got ace, king, queen, ace, ace, king, ace, ace, queen.
You all right over there?
Oh yeah.
Need to do more of the do?
Nah, man. You know Christmas time, man.
Yeah.
Stay filled up.
Food coma, huh?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I must have got 16 hours of sleep yesterday. Between the day and the night.
Yeah. As soon as you ate, you passed out, right?
Pretty much.
He showed
my hand.
Except I'm married into a giant Italian family. I went over there for 2 meals.
There you go.
My mother-in-law wanted us over there for Christmas breakfast. Made a fabulous breakfast. And then I was out. And she's like, okay, dinner's at 3:30. We're going to do presents, and then we'll do dinner.
I know at least 3, but I don't know. Like,
You do Christmas Eve too, or no?
No.
yeah, kind of done really well in this tournament.
Is this the only day that they do?
No, I just got to hang out at home, have a little non-alcoholic eggnog, watch Ralphie shoot his eye out.
No, he's cash.
Standard Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's one. I'm just saying, I know that I've done pretty well. I think I've got a second. I think I've got a second.
I don't know, that's just me. I say it's never really Christmas till Ralphie shoots his eye out.
That's too much, right?
Some people say it's not Christmas till Hans Gruber falls off the Nakatomi building.
He usually plays the.
Or until you say you filthy animal.
Might be out
Oh yeah, filthy animal. That's a good one too.
he only plays this tournament, Chuck. He's between you and me age-wise, so he's probably 60, 61, 62. But he plays a lot of PLO downstairs and comes up and plays. Him and Bruce, you know, over the retired.
Dom didn't raise with aces?
Wow, that's puzzling. And suddenly makes great sense.
You would definitely know him.
Nick flops a straight.
Yep.
Wears glasses.
Of course, I get to say that because I can see the cards.
I'll always say I'm still trying to learn this game, kind of thing.
And there's,
He's super nice.
we don't know what Jeff has, and he's leading. So
Plays a lot of 3 cards.
maybe
Like a lot of
hearts,
3 cards.
maybe he's got
Like big money.
a
3
set.
cards. Ultimate.
Who knows? Dom, sit down.
Plays a lot more than this damn tournament costs.
I was going to say, or graphics change the camera angle.
That's so bad with names.
But you would definitely know him. You'd be like, oh.
Yeah, I'm sure I would.
Turn a deuce, which does Absolutely nothing.
We need to have a photo lineup that I can go and look at and see who's who.
He checked.
Have a set, top set.
I'm really feeling good about stuff after time. It saved my life.
Oh, top set. Okay. I said, how is that a set? I could only see his 2 low cards. The other 2 landed on the other side.
You've already told me you had the straight. You already told me.
Alright, guys, last hand at this level.
Yeah, there's too many players left. We need to raise the blinds. Maybe thin them out a bit.
If I don't announce it when I hear the beeping, I'm going to forget by the end of the hand.
I understand.
You have to combine your bluffs here.
I don't know. When I hear the beeping, I think, ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seats and sit down and shut up so I can land this plane.
Pretty much.
And they're like, pilots don't talk like that. And I said, clearly you've never flown Spirit.
That's funny.
You'll hear some stuff on Spirit.
There's the trip aces.
But it's not jacks though. Maybe it resets. Then it'll go aces, kings, queens
It's
again.
going to go kings and queens and then, okay. Fair enough. I've never seen this amount of trips,
Right,
though.
4 in one show. I did the PLO broadcast last week, and we saw 1. And that's it. And even then, I was like, wow, I'm surprised we got to see that. It was 7s. So, like, 3 7s, jackpot.
Yeah. They were playing props.
And Miss Ashley just came by to the little break area up there. And congratulations on dealing so many sets in the hole. It's a rare feat. It's definitely something to be proud of. She's laughing, but I'm serious.
Wait, was Don first?
No, Dom's the button.
No flush. Yeah, Mike has the flush draw. Patty has a flush draw. Patty has a straight draw to go with the flush draw.
Tell on this table when the button.
So if a heart comes, Patty's probably going to be out.
Yeah, it is. Kind of curved there.
Is that last ace still active? I didn't see anybody fold one.
12,000 is the bet.
Mike has a straight draw also. It's funny.
I keep forgetting to announce it.
Yes, they announced for them.
Yeah, they're going to kill me. I haven't
No,
been
they're not.
doing it.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No, Ashley, we're not going to kill you. She has no clue what I'm talking about. I said, I'm listening to you from 15 minutes ago saying that stuff.
No. I
So,
totally
Mike,
get it.
this is the second time today.
You haven't gotten the angry radio call from upstairs.
Then look
so
at that.
Probably
then
safe.
look at that.
I know. I had the same thing happen to me. I had the same thing happen to me.
Surprised Patty folded her hand. She had queen, jack.
Had the 5 of hearts.
Oh, and
So
the
she
same
had
thing.
open-ended with a flush draw. That's pretty interesting.
We're up. 2K, 4K.
Yeah, 2, 4, 4.
So 2-4 now. 2-4-4. 10K in orbit. Still, I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with Mike's hoodie. I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, it's a Yankees hoodie. And
Maybe I'm contagious. My brain dead.
He said it works.
and
He wears it every day.
Well, he's representing the colors. And they lost in the championship round, something I can relate to, and he's still repping the team. I respect it. People were saying with my
Maybe he can get another Yankees
Yeah.
sweatshirt.
with a lanyard, they're like, they lost. Why are you wearing that? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna quit rooting for the team because they lost. I'm like, yeah, it's bitter pill to swallow. You get all the way to the finals and lose, but don't mean I'm gonna quit. Repping them.
How'd they do the other night? Last night or the night before?
Got shut out by Tampa.
By Tampa, yeah. It was
the
Tampa.
It was
Was
the
it last night?
reverse. No, it was
2 nights ago?
2 nights ago.
What was the score?
4-0.
4-0. I was gonna bet
Guy
that
that
game.
gives up almost 5 goals a game suddenly plays like a Vezina winner.
I was gonna take the over in that game. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Might be like 70-something behind. Oh, their stacks are
Well, do they play tonight?
No, the league shut down till Saturday.
Oh, really?
They shut down for Christmas.
No.
Christmas holiday.
Mm-hmm. Not like the NFL.
No, not the NFL or the NBA. They're
Yeah.
like the NHL is like, you know what? They can have Christmas. Gonna let our players go home and spend Christmas with their families, then come back the Saturday after, resume play.
Yeah, you were good right now. That's better than I've seen in a while.
I mean, we beat them in Tampa the night before. It was a back-to-back, and they had their starting goalie, and we lit
Yeah.
him up like Vegas. but we can't get a single goal on the backup. But our backup,
My hand wasn't
you know,
great, but
stymied them. So it's.
And you have 5, so you need 5.
I'll take it.
I had
I'll
two
take the
double
split.
fingers.
Yeah.
Didn't happen the way I thought it was. Thought we'd win at home.
Yeah.
I didn't.
But we're in first place at the break, and that's all that really counts.
You overthink a lot with what other
All
people
that
do.
counts.
Like, yes, there's a possibility I'm repotting there, but I don't know. I just folded jacks to a $15,000 bet. Why? Because I had to.
No, put it in the box.
Because it was me and I'm gonna hit it. Ding ding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm
Raise
kidding.
it up.
I usually don't hit.
14, yep.
I needed the win. Mike felt sorry for me.
14, guys. 14,000.
That's it, huh? Just walk it home. Bang.
Ball forward. Take your base.
It was Jack, 9, 7.
Wow.
Guess they lost a player upstairs, down to 11.
Now against you, I almost called with the Jack 9 deuce deuce.
Against
Double
me.
suited. No, clubs and diamonds. I was never called.
I didn't have aces.
Ever.
Mike, you're big blind.
I'm big. Here, let's take
You don't like the blues?
Well, they're going to get out of here soon. Oh, you can't take them out now. That's the thing. And they have to get them back anyway.
I mean, one person could probably buy them. Raise it up. 14,000.
I can buy him. I've got some of him.
Okay. 4,000 right here after the hand. It won't confuse the guys. I don't want to confuse everyone.
Well, we don't need. How many do you have, Patty? 4?
Yeah. Oh, you're buying mine? Okay, I was gonna buy. Never mind.
Oh,
he's
he's
buying
buying
them now.
Okay.
Here's my 4.
I love it. You don't raise your aces.
That's good.
Tricking me. That's
Yeah,
what
I had mine. I was gonna buy them for her, so
Oh, I didn't know.
that's why.
I
Yeah,
saw ace, queen,
I just
10,
heard buying
and I was like, there's a
buying
king
chips.
nine.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I
And
can't do
falling.
it.
And it was
I mean, you have a lot of these chips. I had a lot of blue. That's the only reason I said.
But we have a whole entirely
Alrighty.
a whole nother level, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't think we'll use them in that.
but I won't.
Oh, okay.
Once I take them, they're
We
over.
won't need them in that.
They're done. Yeah. I'll start giving them to
Yeah,
you.
they don't get much time. Well, the reduction by 1 chip really doesn't change it.
Mentally, you know, the color.
I got a lot more.
I need another one.
Sorry.
Everybody
it's the
needs
bra.
it.
Take it off. Take it off. You don't need a bar in this table.
Let me tell you, that's the
Look
first
at-
thing that
Easy.
goes when I get home. Miserable.
All that money I spent for Christmas, I want it back if I.
Almost snoring over here.
How much is that? Are we negotiating at this point? I mean, what?
All right, kicks, let's go with the 7s. Patty, let's go with, kick, let's go with 6s. Patty, let's go with 7s. Slurring my words. And I haven't had anything to drink today. That's the weird part.
You're slurring and I'm nodding.
I usually need a few shots before I start slurring my words like that.
Uh-huh.
And before you ask, no, I already asked Josh.
Can't
So
pull.
that's 4,000.
Yeah.
Well, I did that one solo show for the charity we did for the autism school,
Okay.
and I was eligible for the raffle. You know, obviously I can't play, but I can buy raffle tickets. And
Yeah.
I won the box of booze. And I said, can I do a little tasting sampling here on the stream? And Josh is like, only if you hate your job,
Right.
because you won't have one. And I'm like, okay.
I was playing poker
10,000.
with Oral Hershey.
Had to sit there and look at a bottle of Maker's Mark for the whole show. Not even crack it open.
Torture.
Well, I'm Irish, man. That is torture.
Yeah.
You're, what are you, Italian? Yeah, you're Italian. Okay, I'm going to put a thing of cannolis over there. You can't touch it.
40.
All in.
I don't know. Maybe you don't like cannoli, but
Oh, I love cannolis.
Good luck, Owen.
All in and a call.
and let's see. Dwayne,
No, you're good.
he is behind. He's 67% to win the hand, though. He's got so many outs. And there's one now.
That is not how I expected you to win the hand.
No. It's got the set of ducks, and he's going to double up off Jeff.
Yeah, instead of winning a terrible, yeah. Yeah.
But that's correct.
Uh-oh. Down to 10 then, 5 and 5 if he's taking our big blind.
Yep.
He said he got enough for this shit.
He's like, I don't want to be on the stream. Let me out of here. I'm like, joke's on you. If you get past one more player, you're coming right back.
Pretty much.
Well, Luca's coming in.
I mean,
Contrary to popular opinion, Luca does not sleep with the fishes. He's dealing here at the Action Palace.
he's helped me. He's helped me play, so he tells me play. Don't
One
play.
player per hand, Dom. Luca's, and besides, I don't think you want Luca's help playing. I've seen Luca play.
No.
I said, you're better off on your own there, buddy.
Could be.
Yeah, you can't cook. No, what are you gonna cook?
Sevens are good.
Beef Wellington?
Check.
No kidding?
I have sevens.
I'm saying he can't cook, but he says, I can cook. I can cook beef Wellington. So I'm like, man, I love beef Wellington.
I'm full of pairs in my hand.
Well, if I hadn't
Full of
been,
aces.
I was pretty much half in. Otherwise, I would never. Call.
Here's our V-Pip, and Jeff's always been kind of an action player, but 76? That's a bit high even for him, I think. Mike's in second at 55. That's about where I expected to see Jeff.
Yeah, and I figured.
And then Dwayne at 52 and Patty at 42.
You've seen the hand.
Makes for a good action table.
Yeah, I saw you straight on the board. Two hearts, 8, 10, jack.
Raise 14,000. Did you ask Michael what else they had back?
He doesn't listen to me anymore.
14. Sometime half on a game.
No, it's the old lady boots. I just might make them not want to ever see anything like that again. Their eyes might burn out in their head.
Golf 14. He's up. Okay, you get to it. Check.
Queen. I was gonna say
So
queens it
fucking-
is.
I have ace 10, 7, 8. With I think that 10, 7 of hearts maybe. Should have fired.
He doesn't raise
Should have fired the
aces
second time he
with
checked.
better
Queen
cards. He raises with queens with worse cards.
with worse cards.
And here they are, the payouts. First time we're seeing them today.
So awful.
That's what our top 5 players are walking home with. Or at least a combination of that.
Then what are you gonna do? Call and see him live.
We'll see when we get down that low.
So if you raise there, somebody pots.
Indeed.
You think queens are good?
No, then that's
You
why
fold?
I probably fold it.
Probably. See, you said probably.
Yeah, see, he's not gonna fold.
He's not gonna fold.
I folded aces. I told you.
You folded aces after you thought there was a straight on the board.
Why?
Speaking of queens, Mike's got some.
You just had him.
Oh, Dom just had him. Mike's got him this time.
Mike had him before Dom did.
But you know what? At the very least, Michael, at least he's doing it on the button.
I love it. No, I do a lot wrong in this game. This game ain't easy. Not again. I like the gamble. This ain't a gamble.
Dom's a bad influence.
Yeah, right.
Because he got me to play that damn 3-card poker, and I hit a straight
Straight
flush in my
flush,
very
first
first hand.
That's it. She gave back 40,000.
How did you not instantly retire? I don't know if you heard what Patty said, but
No.
she said she played 3-card for the first time. Hit a straight flush on her first hand. And then ended up giving it all back. And I'm like, after that first hand, how do you not retire undefeated?
Right.
I said, it's not going to get better than that. Straight flush in your first hand, bam, like that. Give the dealer a nice tip, and I'm going to go get a tomahawk steak at the fabulous Paddock Restaurant right here at PBKC. I haven't gotten to try that tomahawk yet. But they brought one into the break room for somebody that ordered it, and it looked fantabulous.
Small pair with a
Oh, yeah.
two other cards that were suited.
Delicioso.
Yep.
I would have sold my soul and my mother's soul with that hand.
Such a big raise.
Yeah, but I'm out of position. Small blind. I have to make sure that my opponent is committed when I'm going to raise that big out of the small
It's a
blind.
good hand by Dom.
Well, that's what it is. It's like
Yeah.
putting 20 in there.
I like it. Make it happen.
I wasn't folding. Ever. I would have been reaching into everybody's pocket except for Kevin because he's broke. he's like,
I was gonna
"You
say you
just
gotta
took my
you gotta
soul."
raise with that hand. 5-handed table. You don't want too much competition. Okay, but you do want a little, so you, I think you want one call with that.
Wouldn't mind Mike calling.
Not with a pair of jacks.
I had your hearts crushed. That ace high hearts there.
I wouldn't have showed if I was Dom. It
Right.
wasn't such a.
I mean, he's got the chip lead, and he is doing what you should do with the chip lead, and that's applying pressure.
Yes.
But yeah, I wouldn't have shown that either. Bad for the game. It's actually good for the game, but just his individual game, it's bad. Makes for good entertainment for sure.
See the bird?
But
Sure.
bad strategy.
You need to have like queen 10, ace queen.
But this guy's raising with ace king, ace queen, whatever the hell you have. Ace queen jack.
Ace queen, jack 9.
Yeah, that hand I just pulled.
Good. Looks good. Looks good. Play 2 cards, right? 4 cards. I ain't worried about the other 2.
10-8. It's Jeff's hand. Tree 4-4 double suited. There you go.
Nice.
Double pair, double suited.
Yeah, I'd like him a little higher, but hey, any of that, it's still good.
None of that.
What was the
Let me amend what I said. If you hit even just a piece of it, it's good. But
Jeff hits a K6.
swing and a miss by Dom.
It has to be a stud game. Yeah, at the golf club that he didn't play golf at.
Straight draw for Mike, but he's probably going to fold.
I'll show you 2. See these hands?
Wait, I'll show it to you.
That's it, yep.
Jeff, why are you showing? You're better than that, Jeff.
Because nobody knows how Jeff plays by now.
With hearts. With hearts.
I don't know. I've been doing the show a while, and he usually makes
I'm
featured at final tables. I think I got an idea. Probably why we're not allowed to play.
At this point, Jeff should never be showing cards ever.
Nobody has it.
Yeah, it's ultimate fucking crusher.
I'd rather big crush.
Right, yeah. Why only 40 people playing? Isn't there only more than this?
Last week?
Yeah, a lot of
Well, last
people
week we
probably
only
out of
had
town.
we had
I don't know. I
either loaf.
That's the thing. He said, why did only 43 people enter this tournament? Isn't it a more popular tournament? I'm like, actually, much fewer people bought in. The 43 is just the amount of buy-ins.
Right.
We've had several buy in 3 or 4 times.
Well, you weren't technically
Correct.
bubble. You were 2 off the money. So I think you busted 6th. We were paying. No. We were paying 5 spots.
I got paid.
You got
paid.
You got paid
Bingo.
the 6th spot, right? I remember that because you were sitting in that seat.
And remember, I said I
That's
was
right.
waiting.
You were waiting.
Hey.
Pair that I
That's
flopped.
right. That's right. Yep.
12,000.
Yeah, last week you were in 1, I was in 2, Mark was in 3, and he just gave me all of his chips. Well, I don't want to say gave. He had a hand, but I just had everything.
All right, Dwayne had the worst hand, but he put out 12K. Turn card a king. Dwayne picks up some more outs. Patty's still leading though.
No, Dwayne has a 2 pair, yeah.
Patty with 2 pair.
I had 2 pair.
Kind of wonder if Dwayne could have made a move there, but they're both kind of short stacked. I think if he tried to steal it, Patty might call. There's already 40K in the pot.
Yeah,
No raise.
she was going to call.
Big blinds are up 366.
Too expensive. No. Don't want to.
366. Again, got to get rid of some of you guys.
Yeah, I definitely would not have called the race.
3,000.
Oh.
Oh, it's different.
But it doesn't work.
21,000.
Tens, fives, no good for fives, huh?
It's 60
Aces.
369.
I don't even know if I have that.
You do.
You do have
40, 50,
Wow.
70, so there's 69.
I take this one back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, looks
She
like
didn't go all in. She made it 69. Nice. Patty with aces, Dwayne with tens.
I know you like those middle cards. I do too, actually. Jack 10 is my favorite numbered hand.
She has 1, 2. You have 1, 2.
And to the flop we go. Sevens, not much help. Dwayne needs a 10. And gets the case
wow.
10. Ooh, wow. It is a
wow.
cruel, cruel game.
wow.
Oh, a 10 and a 10 only, and one of them was dead. Catches 1 card in 52.
Yeah, good. Double pair. I don't even see a pair of mine out there.
It's not for the faint-hearted, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't like this table either, so.
I thought I would die.
I know.
Your equity's fine, right? It's only better if you want double swing. Other than that,
What a devilish hand Dom has.
Har, har, har.
Broke the pattern, I guess. It was supposed to be kings again.
Yeah. You're
Still,
right.
though, this is a lot of whole card sets.
Everybody but
I would agree.
That is six.
The
by,
most I've seen.
6 by my count. Aces, wait, aces twice, kings, queens. No, 5. 5.
Yeah. Might be 6 by the end of it.
Like I said, I saw one last week, and that was like the first one I'd seen in like a few months on the stream.
huh?
Dwayne's potting that, huh? That's interesting.
I don't ever play. I don't ever play because I can't afford to. So I had a sponsor today.
Mike giving his double suited a lot of thought.
Oh, I see. I didn't see the raise there, so I couldn't figure it out.
Steffi mode chiming in. What's up, fam? She says.
What's up, Steph?
Well, we haven't seen trip deuces. I know deuces are a hand, so we've seen a lot of sets in the down cards.
I should have called
So
his raise and then potted.
Jeff and Dwayne. I was about to say about to do battle again, but nope.
Nope. Dwayne takes it down.
With two ladies. Well, Steph, what's up? What's going on today? Allegedly there was cake, but nobody can have it because nobody can get a break long enough to get to it.
Shout out to Noah.
Yeah,
Happy
but
birthday.
but if you come in about 5-ish, I'm like there might be a chance.
Oh, well, I was gonna sing him happy birthday so we can get the cake going, but
You were probably all alone in that break room.
indeed. Maybe when I leave, I'll give it another shot.
Two pair for Jeff.
Almost double suited.
Cool. What kind of hand you have in that? I'll tell you what I had.
Suited middle cards.
Hey.
I should have gone with
I
it.
had king 10 9. I had the king of clubs, 10 9 of diamonds, and then another baby. We got clubs and spades.
Jeff, why don't you just show him your cards when you fold? Don't tell him after.
I feel like if you're in for this, you gotta make the call here.
Yeah.
2-1.
All right.
Mike raised.
Three-way to the flop. And there's a three right away.
Right in the window. Jeff running really good. Nobody with a hard draw. So just a wrap straight draw for Mike.
Easy. 30 these. Wow, that's a touch much, Jeff. The whole idea is to get a call. I don't know if he's going to get a call with 35.
He's not, I don't think. I mean, Mike has a wrap,
Ooh,
yeah.
Mike's all in for less.
He has pretty much any one of his cards hits a straight, but
Wow, Mike says I got 9 outs. I'm like, well, in theory, yeah. 2 of them are dead, though. There's an 8. And another 8.
no good.
So Mike fought valiantly, had many outs, but just couldn't catch one.
Final table.
So that'll get us down to 9.
And Patty looks like she's basically all in here.
Yeah, it's she's like, oh, I don't have to put up a blind. I'm like, well, we're gonna draw. You might be big blind. We'll see.
Yeah.
1 in 9 chance.
Yeah, of course, 9 players.
I'm looking the same way.
All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna do it real ginger because I'm paranoid about this thing.
Give me a sec here, Matt. I'll be right back for final here. I'll go grab a pound
Yeah,
of sugar.
we're I believe we're gonna go take a very quick break. We'll be right back with our final table action. So hang out with us. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. After a few minutes to get everything organized, to get our final table going, it would seem that the other table lost a player as well at the same time. So we're going to start off our final table with 8 players rather than 9.
All right.
That gets the remaining players closer to the money. 3 more to the money. Gonna pay off the top 5 spots.
All right.
Just a awkward bit of timing, however. The break's coming up. So
Really?
if the 2 tables could have held on a bit longer, we'd have had our break as well, and then come back to our final. But we'll get some hands in.
And then go on
Before the break, yeah, 10-minute break is coming at the end of this level. 3-6-6. And then there'll be a 10-minute player break, and then 4-8-8.
Well, we could lose 4 people by then.
Optimist.
Patty's gonna have to find a hand in the next couple of hands.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Or she's gonna be pretty much blinded out.
15K in orbit, and she's got what, 18K left, I think.
Yeah. Everybody else kind of looking somewhat decent.
Right around the 100K mark on average. All right, 3-handed to this flop. All spades, so of course nobody has spades.
No, but Jeff has the ace of spade blocker, so he can definitely represent it.
A4. Everyone seems a bit hesitant this round. Mike with his kings has the best hand as long as he doesn't fold.
Wow, can't believe that. They let him, the kings win here. Any bet would have taken it.
Yeah, I would think so.
Very surprised Jeff didn't bet it with the blocker there.
Especially with his VPEP numbers in the 70s. That's
Yeah, I did.
5 players in the danger zone. I know you probably don't want me to remind you, but it was that show we did fairly recently where everybody was in the danger zone and they would just pass chips for an hour. That was some crazy math. I'm no statistician, but I'm like, the math on this does not seem right.
We'll see what
This should only happen once or twice in like 100 events.
Yeah. You definitely have to have the right players with the right, you know.
And the right runouts.
Yeah.
Because the small stacks just kept doubling up. It was like 20, 25 in a row. I'm like, you'd think somebody would get sucked out.
For sure.
Got Robbie, a tournament regular, joining us.
These cards are definitely in the box.
Yep. He's no stranger to our show, so he knows put the cards in the box. Just not reading this time.
Tom's got top pair.
Wow, Jeff catches a set.
That's why it's never
turn.
like safe to check top pair here. It's like no slow playing and it's not hold 'em.
I was gonna say Jeff is begging for somebody to bet. He's like, please let somebody bet. Please, please.
Jack would be bad for Tom. Or an ace.
Ooh, and Tom gets out of there with the runner
He does.
hearts. That's nuts. Oh. Good thing verbal's binding. 'Cause he made about 4 moves there. 48, he says. And Jeff's played this game enough times to know. Did this guy just runner me?
Could have been a straight.
Yeah.
Also got there, you know, 9-10 would have been there the whole way.
Jeff's got a lot of chips and a lot of chips in this pot.
The only reason why I think he might pay him off is because his hand is so disguised.
Yeah.
That he feels that the other guy doesn't think that he's that strong. But
tough to lay a set down
a lot of hands beat him, and he knows that. But I know he knows that his hand is so under repped right now, and he's like, you know. Yeah.
Very disciplined. Oh, don't reward him.
Yeah.
That is the last thing I would want to do if I was playing, especially a player like Jeff. If he makes the right read and he puts me on a better hand and then he gives it up, I'm not going to reward him for his read.
I understand. I know.
Oh,
you got to pay for them things.
It's frustrating when I see it.
I agree.
But it's his cards, it's his chips. I'm sure Jeff appreciates the information.
Absolutely. Well, you build a confidence, too. You give confidence to the player, saying, like, giving them, you know, power, knowing that they made the right fold.
They do that mental pat on the back, like, hey, good fold, good fold.
And now you gave them confidence.
That guy's worth so much money.
Dama made another baby set. It just was good.
You were thinking, when I was saying you didn't believe that he had the flush, but it's straight anyway.
So I'd have to say that Patty's probably all in here no matter what she has. But maybe not.
Would you the turn gives you this?
All right, Jeff's not going to. He should be potting this hand. He just limps because he's being nice to Patty.
It's pretty hard. I mean,
Robbie's double suited. There you go, Robbie. Put the pressure on.
Yeah, that's.
if they put
I think we've all seen Batman Begins. Compassion is something your enemies will not share.
But it's not piranhas.
Wow, I can't believe she folded.
I mean, her hand's not that great, but it's not that bad either.
I mean, you got 80% of your stack in. It doesn't matter.
Big blind in, the ante in.
What you have, Jack 9, 3, 5?
Yeah, with a couple of spades.
Yeah.
They use the same on somebody else. And they have
Well,
that's good enough.
I mean, she'd be behind. Let's see, Jack 9, 3, 5.
Says a
Yeah, she'd
pair
have
of
a pair of
fives.
fives.
Yeah, but
She's behind both players, but.
Not that reason.
Still though, what she got left? 5K.
Robbie might get knocked out in this hand over here.
That's a nice guy.
Jeff just spared him. He's gonna shut him down.
Or no. 34.51. So 50 plus 50 should be 101 then.
$101, says Jeff. That's going to be all in for Robbie to call.
Well, you said 50 plus 51. Oh, 60.
All right, Jeff's all in after all. I mean, it was getting the pot bet straight. So it's Robbie all in to call, but still, it's
111, I think. 16, 50, 110.
Let me think about this for a second.
60.
I have 108. 108.
the pot bet was actually 111K, not 101K. Robbie doesn't have either amount, which is why I said in the long term it doesn't matter much. But
Not even sure why we're even tanking over here this long. You bet and you potted it. I mean, your one pair could never be good here.
no flush draws. Well, runner, but
It's gonna cost me and my small blind.
really no straight draws. I mean, best thing that can happen for your hand is you hit a rag card for 2 pair, which how likely is that?
Wow, this is like 6 minutes now.
Yeah, Robbie actually only has 4 outs, not 5. That queen
It's
of spades.
not like he even has a
Right.
straight draw to go or flush draws. One backdoor flush draw with the queen 8 of hearts.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing or what he's thinking.
Floor on 67.
Stephen Desch says fold. He would have called by now if he was going to call. Yep. 99 times out of 100, Stephen, I would agree, but I've seen some strange things here on the live stream at the Action Palace. But this ain't that one time in 100.
I mean, I think he was doing that like 8 minutes ago, to be honest with
8
you.
minutes ago.
He was doing that same thing 8 minutes ago in his head, I'm pretty sure, but
I had a set of fives.
I don't even know what happened there.
Jeff intentionally holding the card, letting the clock run out so the players can go on break.
Cool.
All right, so
Yeah.
great action. Still 8-handed, and the players are on a 10-minute break, and therefore, so are we. So
Cool.
hang out with us, and we'll bring you the exciting conclusion of our final table, our 150 buy-in, 3K guarantee PLO tournament. All right, and welcome back.
We should
We
be.
had a first segment of our final table, very brief. I think it was, what, 2 hands?
Yeah.
Oh, you a big blind that time?
And
And still 8-handed for when we resume.
No, I thought it was something opposite.
No, it's on that, if he called me, he was gonna. He folded.
shuffle up and deal.
He didn't have a flush draw, did he?
I can't imagine Patty folding anything at this point.
Anything. Just
I mean, even if you have 6, 6, 6, 5 in your hand.
honestly, I wouldn't even look. With just 2K left and can't even cover the big blind. Yeah, I'm just I'm throwing it in, man. I'll look later.
Right. I concur.
Thank you for lunch.
You did.
Thank you again.
Oh, you finally decided on something?
We shared this.
And
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was good handed. It was one. It was just the right size for me.
Oh gosh.
One slider.
Emotional.
I don't eat a whole lot. Well, 2 days a week I started eating.
Robbie, you got 2 cards or is that one?
That's 2.
Yeah, I knew it. It's messed up.
No.
It was supposed to be the top one. Bring it in.
Yeah, I gave him the top one.
You did? Okay. I just
Yeah, that's the thing among dealers. If you're not 1,000% sure which card is which, nope, just kill it. Misdeal.
I felt it every time I feel it, and I'm like,
I could see it before.
But we give the dealers a little bit of leeway for stuff like that. These cards can be hard to handle. The RFID cards, they're very thick. They're kind of awkward if you're not really used to them.
I'm like, that can't be his hand. So I was gonna pull on it again, whoever this guy is.
I'm gonna slow it down since I just washed my hands.
Oh, and the soap in the bathrooms takes all the oil out of your
Yep,
hands, so
and you
it's hard
can't
to
grip.
get grip.
Mhm.
I've got a Vino lotion, which is great for grip,
Oh, okay.
and it's not
I gotta
greasy.
start carrying that. See how ashy I am? Don't look.
You look fine. But yeah, I used to when I dealt. I used to have in the draper. I buy it at Costco.
I gotta
big
clip
things,
it. I
but
used to
always-
clip.
Yeah,
What?
a Vino lotion because it's not greasy, so you get good grip on the
I
card.
keep, that's the lotion I keep in my, the door, the side, the door part of my truck.
Mikey got it.
I didn't hear it.
I know.
I didn't hear it either.
know.
I was
You know
counting
what?
the pot.
I didn't hear it, and I know exactly what you were talking about. So it
I
doesn't
got
matter.
lotion, a guy.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. You didn't have to hear it. It's
Yeah,
just-
no. The fact that you said that, I knew exactly what you were saying.
Apologize. I think, I thought we got you.
Did Jeff just hold a grudge?
Hey, out there.
Because he seemed to take a while before calling. And Robbie was like kind of looking at him like, what's taking so long?
Funny.
I think he might have been playing for Team Petty on that one.
To ask for, 'cause I didn't know.
No, that's the best.
Waiting a lot. You looking all casual and shit?
4 players.
That's for that.
Yeah, I think I have.
And there's an action flop everyone's waiting for.
Check.
Patty flops
I'm
a
kidding.
straight.
Well, yeah, she I was only kidding, and I was about to say 2 pair, and then I looked at her ace 4. I'm like, oh, never mind, she's got the wheel.
I have well, ace 4 6.
12,000.
Let's see, no flush draw to threaten it.
And he gets the 6.
So,
I have, there's an ace. Deuce. 4.
yeah, ace isn't much help. Tom says that he can catch an ace, but an ace is a chop out.
For that board.
Because then they both have the wheel. Tom needs a 6 to win. And there's an ace. It's a chop.
Yep.
Yeah, because the 5, 4, you can use that, right? And
Well,
then
actually,
Yep.
I get more because I have it twice.
It's no.
I have it with 3 cards, so I get three cards.
Patty's some crazy how trying to negotiate for extra chips.
But you got it on the river. That was a bad.
Not going to work, though.
Betting's correct. Thank you.
Thank you. At least I'm still here. You know?
So Patty survives the blinds.
Mm-hmm.
6 out of our 8 players are in the danger zone.
I only had 2,000 more, so I'm gonna go all in. So
Only Tom and Jeff are above the line.
It's hard sometimes. to
And
get
cut those
all the
big blinds in
extras.
half because we have big blind annies.
Yep.
So Dwayne with the 7, 7.5 big blinds. Brett Found says Tommy will win. Yeah, well, we'll see.
$8,000 a call.
Yeah, really only Tom and Jeff can, with their chip stacks, can look at that big blind and big blind ante and think no big deal. But
Yeah.
it's like a fifth-year stack for everybody else.
No, I agree. That's why people got to open up before it gets to that point.
And both of those large stacks have folded pre-flop.
38. I'm sorry, 36.
And Robbie's doing what they should have did, and that's apply pressure. Lean on those shorter stacks. Make them pay big chunks of their stack to see a flop.
That's right.
Robbie's stack wasn't even that big among the shorter stacks, but that's how it's done. Well, Tom folds up to Jeff.
If contact high were a thing, we'd all be really getting. We'd all be getting stoned here. But it's not a thing. It doesn't work. I've tried.
Patty is so adorable when she's talking about getting stoned.
That's right.
Wow, 4, 5, 5, 6. No limp.
I'm spacing enough all by myself. You know? So I don't need anything else.
64.
So Dwayne's going to pot it here with the kings.
64. It should be 3 times.
64. Now you're playing with power.
Oh, because it's his big blind.
Yeah, that's what I did once. I was trying to count my blind in with.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
So
Yeah,
Jeff's
yeah.
got to think about this for a second. Like, what did I get into now? And Jeff decides, nah, let him have it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dwayne creeping up on the chip leaders.
You are the button, right, Dom? No, you can. I was just making sure I didn't mess up.
Well,
This hand I don't like so much for Jeff. Go ahead and throw that away, Jeff. Robbie's got jacks right behind him.
yeah, he's going to play that.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised he limped. Keeps the pressure off of Patty being short stacked to just limping instead of having to make a decision. Down limps in with 10s. Look at all these limps now. Gosh. Uncle Mike with ace queen 9-9. Yeah, there you go, Mike. There you go, Mikey.
Like, yeah, we don't get to see flops for 8K around here.
Love it. Love it. behind Patty though. Patty's looking good with this. Dude.
Yeah.
I really need it because I know I'm way.
Just me and you, right?
Yeah, I'm way behind.
Oh my gosh.
Not really. You're you're a 9-1 favorite.
I hope it hits because if I won't be feeling ready to throw up.
Mike needs a queen or a 9.
Surprised he's so behind though because he had 9s.
Full house.
I mean now he's behind, but
Yeah, he's demolished now. King's full of 5s for Patty.
I'm just surprised that he was so behind. It definitely wasn't right because he was blocking her ace and he had a pair, so he couldn't be 10% a dog to Patty.
I was
He had a made
that's
hand.
why I left. I didn't raise my hand. I saw you left.
So Patty goes from 3/4 of a big blind
Yeah.
to 8 bigs.
Pretty funny.
Proven once again, chip in a chair.
What'd you start with 20-something, Patty?
18. I mean, you mean that
No,
hand?
yeah, that-
That hand I started with 16.
Everybody but Tom's in the danger zone.
Four players.
So it was tough to see it through the graphic, but there's definitely 3 diamonds out there. A queen, a jack, a 6, a 3, and a 9.
12,000.
This thing got stuck on us.
Well, I don't think it got stuck.
Queen 6. No, queen 9.
And nobody's got diamonds.
Queens and
Queen,
nines.
jacks.
Queens and jacks, yeah.
What's your favorite hand?
Yeah, because there's only 1 2. And it wasn't that good.
Buttons correct, guys.
I gotta take the chip count off, yeah.
M&M's in my teeth.
He is? M&M's in your
They're in
teeth?
my, yeah, they're in my teeth.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the wrapper.
Oh, candy.
I'm like, why did you bite him?
I know.
I can't do it. Gave it your best, but you can't do it, huh?
Nah, man, you know.
Well, go investigate. You want to look at that? No, go investigate to find out what's going on.
36.
Hey, come back. All right. Back to live-ish action. Blame it on Dwayne. Yeah. All right, we'll see the flop.
I know. It's going in anyway.
They ain't gonna get me in trouble, man. We on stream.
Love to know what they have. I want to bet Dom is at least an ace because of the snap all in.
Or a flush draw.
He's drawing dead.
He's going to show him, but do we get to see it? No, put the camera on it.
Kings.
Wow. 2 kings or 1 king?
Quad kings.
Kings. Wow, quad kings. High hand. Table 67.
They got something out of him if you weren't so anxious to throw it in there early.
I'm never gonna fold. That's why.
I know, but
I see an ace. Doesn't matter.
What if you went all in first? Would you fold as a fold?
Yeah, I'm gonna fold.
yeah, that's
Because
what
he
I
would
thought.
have had aces. He would have had aces.
That's a good fold. He had aces. He was.
Wow, been so long as a player
Well, yeah.
since I flopped quads. Oh, it's like Christmas.
Some of that. Well, he both
Especially if somebody else is first and they bet India.
Yeah.
Oh, he could have it.
Like, Merry Christmas to me.
Oh, I had ace, queen, 10, 6 with 10, 6 of clubs.
Put 36,000.
I couldn't do it then. She good too.
What are you gonna do? Knock me out? James, you wanted her to knock me out?
That should be a pot.
Wow.
I know,
Double
I know.
paired, double suited. That's delicious.
Raise.
Can't tell you how nutritious it is, but it's definitely delicious.
27.
Looks like we're going to have some action in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Judging by the sound of it over there.
All right, heads up, guys.
5-5-3. Exactly what they were hoping for. None of the suits.
Wow, Mike checks back.
What?
Wow, he checks back.
Well, if they weren't scared of the hearts before, they are now. So it's a boat. They both got a boat, but Mike's got 5s full of kings.
Yeah, a lot of pairs.
Well,
5 full of kings.
You want to throw out? You want to throw out, right?
All right, guys, your next one.
Yeah.
Hey guys, just a reminder, when you guys get the cards, just put them in a box.
yeah,
Some of
no,
them are not
no, I
right.
don't- I don't
Gene
know
laying
what's
down the
up.
law out there.
No, I'm saying so.
And then maybe it's the way. So who's on didn't read? Because I've been looking. They have all been putting it in. Maybe some of them are overlapping to where it can't read.
Oh, could be. That could be.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
can
mean?
push some more.
Some of them are not reading.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably why. Because it's probably having like half a card, so the other
Nobody
part
here's
is on
going to be
top. You
offended.
know what I
Just
mean?
what
And then
seats
the other
is it
part
happening?
is
Yeah, like,
on
I
the
don't know.
bottom.
You don't know.
I'm not back there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Shane. I've been kind of overlapping.
Shane, anybody named Shane?
I do everything now. No, Shane left. Shane. No, they're talking about in shame. They're ashamed to say it. Ashamed to say it.
Well, definitely can't blame Dom for not putting his cards in the box. He's putting them in there.
On the draw another one. Get them
Yeah, they might not be able to read this one. You know what I mean?
No, they're going to. That's exactly how they need to be.
No, but
Just like this.
okay, now they can read it. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. That's the only thing I can think of. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let me know if you have any.
sometimes
Let me know if
they
you have
put
any,
it in
because I'm like at an angle, but I don't want to.
Well, Tom's 7s versus Jeff's 7s.
Because everybody can read it. The only thing I can think is one of the cards is overlapping and the other end
16,000.
isn't in the box. It's out of the box. Because sometimes people have like the front end and the back box, but then there's another part that's underneath it. So that's the only thing I can think of.
I didn't do it before. I was a fault enough. They should read them too, right? They should know.
Wow.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Jeff and Patty flopped a nut straight.
All in. I'm all in too. All in.
I'm all in.
All in, all in, all in. Robbie does not like his hand, but he's only got 9K left.
7, 10. One more 10. 10 out of 10. 16,000.
Oh, you don't have diamonds either. Runner, runner, diamonds.
Runner, runner, spades. Runner, runner, spades.
Turn card of 3. And a jack on the river.
I win the side, and then you and I chop.
Shot.
55.
Just give him the middle
I think
first.
this is 75.
Hey, Jeff gets a side pot.
83. I get 83 from him.
What do you get 83 from me for?
That's what he has left over.
Yeah, so I get the side,
And you chop up the top.
and then she and I
And
chop up.
Patty and Jeff will chop the main.
Do we all have queen 10? I flopped exactly what I needed to, even though I had a crappy hand.
So Patty's going from 16K, and she might actually be able to make a run here because Tom just got crippled. Robbie got crippled.
Yeah.
And we're paying the top 5.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's how crazy this damn game is. That's 5, 10.
Jeff with that V-pip. Plays a lot of hands, but now he's got a pretty sizable chip lead, so I expect that number to increase. So Jeff can isolate a bit, apply pressure to the shorter stacks a bit. Ooh, this could be fun.
35,000.
Tom with aces, Jeff with queens.
Jeff will probably throw it away. I mean, I don't know. He's got 10-3. Maybe not. He repots it, huh? Wow. Okay.
Well, Robbie can't do anything but call with only 9K with that action. Tom calls the raise, which puts him all in.
Yeah, that's fine. Put it in front of him.
Yeah, they put it in front for the stream.
Camera.
That's why I had
That's
it on
good.
here.
Actually, it's, yeah, that's good. Okay.
No.
Jeff got the set again.
Yeah, he did.
Spades.
So, wow, that's a lot of
Straight
outs.
draw. Straight. 4,
Robbie
5, 6,
hits
7,
it.
8.
Robbie hits the straight.
Yeah.
4, 8. Yes, he does. 4, 8. 4, 8.
Oh, at 4, yeah.
Robbie thought he was gone. He's like, wait, no, I won? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you get the side pot, Robbie.
Yeah, you gotta give me another.
But the side pot was much larger than the main, so
Take it out of there.
Okay, that's okay.
Take it out of there.
Yeah, give me another 9.
He already took it out. Didn't he?
Yeah, that's my 9. He's 9, and he's 9.
Take it out of there.
That's why you're confusing
That's what I
him.
said.
Yeah, he's only doing it one time.
I think he owes him 9? You're right. No, he's right.
Why'd they give it to Jeff, though? Oh, queen. He had a queen
right,
on the
yeah, he had
turn.
a set of queens.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
He outflopped Tom, who had the
Yeah.
aces, but Robbie rivered a straight.
And then there was 7.
Everybody's talking.
Um,
4, 8,
I don't want to say it's Brett's fault, but when Tommy was the chip leader, Brett chimed in with that in the comments.
Yeah.
And he was the next one out. The jinx is real.
I said we were trying, not just one.
You guys are just happy that
I blame Jeff. You're doing the work, Jeff.
that I'm doing the work. Exactly.
You're a workhorse.
Only people blaming Jeff for that part. Say
And
hi.
I'm the one.
No, Jeff.
What? We took a vote. Last time I
They
checked.
took your vote, but nobody answered video. Listen to 'em.
Oh, you realize ain't nothing but white people at this stage.
Yeah. We
Well, we tried to screw you for 9. He can't count to 9.
One Jamaican and one Haitian.
Yeah.
You Haitian?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And then we drafted Patty.
Nice.
We drafted Patty a few years ago, if you didn't know.
Oh, you traded Tiger Woods? You traded Tiger Woods?
Yeah, we switched that. Yeah,
So we couldn't
traded him to you guys.
rip you off.
Aren't
he's
I
pretty good at-
honorary Haitian?
yeah, I know he is.
No,
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I should have realized because earlier you did say something.
I didn't know it was Haitian. Really?
Dominic's a Haitian.
Yeah.
That should have been
My food. My network. Food.
Who, Dom?
35.
Who's it? Dom?
It's undercover.
Me and the old president in 1980s were very good friends.
Well, if you say 1980s, it wasn't the
Kick hasn't played a hand, I think, since 1943.
Well, with all this action going on, he might be thinking, if I just fold everything, I just might get the fifth.
I literally think that was his first hand he played. Do you recall?
Yeah, I think so. At the he played a couple at the feature table when there was 2 tables, but no, I don't think I've seen him play a hand here at the final.
We've been at the final for at least an hour.
No, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it has. We got at the final table at 3:30.
The top of the people still ready.
Well, I don't count the break time.
Well, break
Because we
time's
did 2
10
hands
minutes.
and then break time. I'm like,
10 minutes.
that doesn't really count. Jeff with aces. Holy smokes. You give him the chip lead. You let him suck out when he has the queens. How much card luck does this guy need?
The richest country in the world got nothing. Used to be anyway.
Should be potting.
Jeff does indeed pot.
35,000.
Caribbean of the sea.
Blinds are 10,000 now.
5, 10, 10. So 25K in orbit.
35,000 first pot.
You were 9 years old in 2001? Wow, you look really good.
skin.
He looks much
Good
younger
skin.
than he is. I would have thought you were like 25.
And Robbie likes his hand.
Wow, he does. Double suited.
Yeah. Oh,
I like his hand. I don't love it,
yeah.
but I like it.
Well, diamonds is out. 3 of them are there. Another one there.
I'm not going to say happy ever after me in that hand, but
And then the queen. One of the queens is gone. 7s are gone. 5s are gone. It's going to be a tough one. Blocking broad. Jeff's blocking his broadways.
are you kidding me?
Well,
What a flop, man. Robbie flops the world, and Jeff, he's only got, he's only got 12K left. How do I not call? Jeff is trying to 1 card.
Jack 8-8.
Okay, 2 cards now. Okay, that's not either of the cards. Yeah, at the turn, King of Clubs would have gave him a royal flush. That was filthy. Not because Robbie won, but just how he won. I'm like, 8, just right off the bat, Jack 8 like that. Flops a boat against aces. Crazy.
Easy game.
Yeah, I know. That's that's how I am sometimes when I'm gonna order food. It's like I don't know.
The biggest
As soon as
fear.
you order food, they're gonna switch the table.
I know, right? No, what after they brought the food, then this is
And
the
then you
table.
get knocked out, and then either you have to rebuy because you got food coming, or you have to take it home with you or something. And it's like, oh geez.
Sometimes you
Just sit
take
down
that-
and eat it. I mean, there's no rush to get out of it.
Yeah, but you know, if you play a bad hand and
Oh, you
everybody
get
looking
mad,
at
you
you,
get- oh,
I don't
yeah, they
wanna-
wanna
I
talk
don't
about you,
I
but
don't
you're
wanna
sitting
sit here
there.
and eat it after I
Thrown
got
up on your
knocked out.
food.
I wanna slink out
They
of
wanna,
here.
they wanna see how much of a donkey you are, but they can't see it because you're sitting right
Right.
there.
And then you hear him talking about
Yeah.
what a stupid play you made.
Yo,
I did today. I
Wow, they don't think very highly of us, do they, Brian? They think we're just ripping them apart like every hand.
for a long time, and I thought there's nothing that beats me. I looked for a straight, I didn't see it.
35.
And he had a straight.
I think we've been, actually kind of taking it easy on them today,
Yeah,
rather than the usual.
for sure. Sixes are gone.
I might have overly scolded players for, showing a hand. But, that's about it.
Yeah. So Mike and Kick are in. Mike cannot catch a six. He's going to need an ace pretty much. That's not
Yeah.
it.
Sixes are dead,
I know.
unless he somehow bets his way out of this.
Kick's not folding.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Yep. Kick's like, come get it.
I was in Ultimate the other day.
Nah.
I look at the guy's hand next to
Mike's
me.
like, double up
I
off
had
of
his
somebody
hand on
else.
Oh, God.
I don't even have it.
that happened to me too.
I don't even
that's
have
why
it.
That's why I don't even look at the hands anymore. I did that one time.
That's hilarious.
One time, yeah, I did that one time too. I was looking at it and I found it.
$100-something. I don't even have it.
I got knocked out because I went all in and turned my hand over. I said straight.
Right.
I didn't have even a pair. I was playing my hand the hand before. So now I always look at my hand right before the flop.
I look at my hand so many times now just to make sure.
They tell you on the
There-
screen, you
there-
watch
there's the
it.
first look when you get the card. Then you wait a few seconds and then look again to make sure that's your card that you get.
Do I
Then
have
what-
one? I think I have.
Then when somebody raises, you take a look to make sure that
Right,
if you want to call
right,
that hand. On the
Right.
Then the look just before the dealer put the flop out.
I'll be
immediately
with
drop the
aces.
vacuum, just to make sure everybody's on the same
Gets a
page.
lead off. And no raise, huh? All right. You're looking for trouble when you do that.
I was on the stream one day and everybody's like, I can't believe you folded aces pre-flop with a raise. I'm like, I never had aces. There's no way. But sometimes when they're drawing the cards, if it passes over somebody else's spot, it records it. So I think that was it. He was sitting on C1.
No,
Wow.
not a bad hand for Jeff. Or Mike. Mike flopped it.
Robbie is way far behind. Remember when I said you're looking for trouble when you do that, when you limp with aces? Well, those that look for trouble usually find it.
Mike is gonna scare Jeff away probably.
Raises to 85 and leaves himself with 26.
Oh, 85?
That's a bet that screams, get the hell out of my way. And is not subtle about it.
Oh, yeah, I saw them like riding that invisible horse.
exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
I saw them beating the chalk on top of the horse and they go faster. I mean, I've seen that.
Isn't it crazy? It cracks me up. The first time I played here, I thought, "There's there a fight down there?" And that's what I thought. If there's a fight.
Screaming at the TV. The other guy holding him back.
Yeah, they're making fun of the horse bettors, yelling at the TV for the horse to go. I'm like, what? You never screamed at the TV during a football game? Like, catch that. Like, how do you miss that? I think we've all been there. And they keep showing Jeff the winning hands. Keep proving him right that he was right to fold. It's like, why would you give him that kind of power? Okay, now everybody's in the danger zone. Everybody has less than 10 big blinds.
No.
Yep. Because the big blind ante. You got to chop that number in half. Jeff's got 19, which means 9.5. This math ain't mathin', Brian. Do we just run bad? Do we have to talk to Josh? We can't work together anymore because this happens every time? You got to split us up, man. Hey, chat, say somebody will win, all right? Because last time we got a player knocked out. Robbie pots it. He was trying to discover the amount. Patty legit says, it doesn't matter because I'm all in. I'm like, well, Jeff's still on the hand, so it matters a little bit.
Millions, right. That's going to be on ESPN.
So Jeff has... Jeff has an opportunity to go for a knockout, but I don't think he likes his hand enough to go for it. Patty or Jeff's content to let them fight it out. Patty's queens against Robbie's suited AK. Patty also has diamonds, that's true. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I heard that somewhere. Straight draw down there.
Oh.
Ooh, and a king.
King on the river.
Actually, the river cards, they're not counting it today.
That's going to do it for Patty.
Run it twice.
And Patty, who fought quite valiantly, I think.
Almost a chip in the chair story.
16K to start the final table. Gets up to about 90-ish, but then eliminated.
1,500.
And out in 7th place.
Good comeback. No, 1,500 or something. One time I doubled her up.
And then there were 6. One more and we'll be in the money.
I said there was no more, right? Never. The one you hit?
Because you're not leading on the flop because you don't have anything.
Nothing at all. That's why I don't call. I know I've never hit anything on that flop. Everything got a beat.
I think I had queen. I know I had queen jack 9. I think my fourth card was a 7.
I hit a 7, yeah.
No, but I had 7-9.
Oh, that's big.
I don't think Kick's plan to fold his way to 5th is going to work anymore. He's now the shortest stack. Oh, wait, no, he isn't.
No.
Okay. Where's Steffi Mo? Where's Steffi Mo when we need her? Jeff's got the ducks.
Wants to know the payouts.
Fredo. Yep, I got that right here for you. We had the graphic up earlier, but 5th place is going to get paid $528. 4th, $619. 3rd, $798. Second, 1,146, and first place gets 1,854.
There's Jeff with the set of deuces.
What? That's crazy talk. Crazy cards, too. Oh, wait, kick is the smallest stack, 97K.
Mike has a pair and a straight draw. He's in
I
a
thought
fold.
Michael, it was all going in.
Dom's pretty close.
Queen, jack, deuce, deuce.
Dom might have just became the short
You guys wanna
stack.
pay the bubble? 25 bucks a person to give them their money.
Or, what's his name?
Kick, yeah. Kick has 97K currently.
Yeah, but Kick,
Paying 5.
Dom, and, what's his name are all pretty much in the
Yeah,
same.
they're very close together.
You guys are okay with that?
Are they all going to pay the bubble?
Well, I don't know anything about that. I mean, they could be talking about dinner plans. Perhaps they're going to order something to split from the fabulous Paddock restaurant. Maybe some steak tip sandwiches, maybe some. Speaking of the fabulous Paddock restaurant, make sure you don't miss Feast and Football. All you can eat Sundays at the Paddock. Every football Sunday. Up to January 5th. $25 buffet with 1 draft beer. Hey, that sounds like a great deal. The buffet is free with a $25 or more bet placed at PBKC with our betting app. So, hey, that's a great deal. Call to reserve your spot, 561-683-2222, extension 199.
This hand should be interesting.
I'd sign up myself, but I work on Sundays. Dang nabbit.
Let me change that and put 10 there. Whatever you gotta do.
No, Bobby, give me a change of 100. Oh, no, I don't know. He has, right?
What just happened? We just went there and went there? Yeah. I'm gonna pop. 70.
Let me do it this way.
All right, Jeff's going 75 there.
Let me do this.
Kind of like that hand that Kick has. A little bit.
We can get
Well, I like it more than he does, apparently.
No, wait for you.
here's 500. Here's 520.
Here's 20.
You got it down there?
How much you make it, Joe? What's
I made it 70.
70?
Yeah, here's 20.
Well,
You don't have a
good
5
luck.
there, do you?
Yeah, I know. Call.
All in, a call. So Jeff's going to try to knock Dwayne out here. Aces against ace king.
Yeah, that's it.
Also got some king queen suited. So Dwayne's looking for lots of kings, lots of queens, lots of diamonds.
I got the diamonds.
And wow, lots of kings, lots of queens, lots of diamonds.
Wow.
That is, oh, and boat's up. It's so unnecessary.
Wow.
Jeff had some words for that runouts, none of which suitable for television, so I'm not going to repeat them.
That was your 25, right? You gave me? Yeah, I told you.
You got 15 there, Bobby?
Yeah.
How's it going on? I mean, I'm down to 10, 9 big blinds.
Yeah, let me just.
Don't feel bad, Jeff. So is everyone else.
Just said anything about the money while the game was going on.
He says after that I'm down to 9 big blinds, and I'm like, and so is everyone else.
I be honest.
Well, except maybe Dwayne. He might have 12 big blinds now.
Just his for his. You need a 5, man.
You got everybody?
No, I got 30. Oh. You got 30. You need another 5.
I don't have any change.
Oh, I didn't even see the board. What did it Oh, you queen.
Yeah, you just. Yeah,
I
once
had
you
10,
makes a
9,
full house.
8. And one was suited. Yeah, it was not the ball.
Any player that says fuck it is just gonna. It's so stupid. But they say fuck it against me, like nobody else. They just say fuck it against me. I was like, I got the ace block. I was like,
Well, you like
ace of kings here?
You want it.
Jeff lamenting his luck on that last hand.
That's the worst
Hard to blame him. I mean, that was a pretty filthy run out.
I stood up. I was ready to leave.
You said diamonds. You got. What do you got? Four.
Is that everybody?
No, you need a $5. All right, Bobby. Robbie's up to you.
This better be a hell of a food order. All that change going around.
Being the champ. See
How
what
much
we
is it
got.
supposed to be? 150?
All right.
Who wanted,
Who's doing it?
somebody wanted
All right, Dom says, let's go. 68K. Come get it. We have no idea what Dwayne has, but
Nice rap. Oh, you got a Oh. No. Yeah.
Ay.
Whatever it was. I said.
No, but you
Painful.
Well, I said pot first.
try to keep a positive air about it, but
I said pot.
it's getting difficult.
I didn't count. All right. You have to be exact when you say it. Put it in.
you say pot.
All right. I did say pot.
I should have. I mean,
Oh, no, Jamie's supposed to.
Okay.
They're supposed to
I'm
do
sorry.
that.
I know you mean. No, that's fine. You have to say that 45. That pot.
No, just say pot.
And then everybody's gonna start smoking pot. I don't want that to happen. yeah. Yeah. What do you got? Cocaine. What do you got here?
He didn't want any miscommunication.
Yes. Right. Pot. Cops come by. Robbie's there ready to arrest people. You know.
He did it, sir.
Right.
You gotta look like you smoke pot.
Yep.
Okay, who wants to hold it?
Just put it in the put it in the table.
No, this thing is bad luck. I'm not holding it.
Right in the table, right there. Put it in.
Everybody who hold this thing always get knocked out 2 hands later.
Look.
Wow.
Look, he ain't even gonna touch it.
Dwayne flops a boat and checks it like a mouse.
I know my fate.
Yeah,
Not going to get any value for it by betting it. Man. He's like, well,
Wow. That's crazy shit, man. Thank God.
you betting there, Brian?
If I was willing to get it to you.
They say next dealer's here, and half the table says, thank God. That's what gets me about dealing. Those same people, like the next day, if I give out a high hand or two, they're like, no, please don't leave. Stay here forever.
Oh yeah, they're not loyal.
You're only as good as your last high hand in this place.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Queens.
Fives.
They should station out.
We gotta be on top of each other.
45, 50. Y'all do that?
Kick potted it. Dwayne don't like them fives enough to call that.
Nope.
Looks so good, but yet so far. Yeah. Shitty hands would win. I'd be winning a lot. I get a lot of them.
10, 15, 15, it looks like. Or is it 6, 12, 12? No, it can't be. Jeff's got 10 out there in the small blind.
Oh, so your friend was watching?
I'd say 10, 15, 15.
Wait, so he didn't have enough
Or
in
8,
last hand.
15, 15.
Because I said it was 50, it was 45, and then I added his 5.
Yeah, that's fine. That's 45 plus 550.
Yeah, but it's 10,000.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He didn't have enough in.
You gotta put 5 more.
5 more for him.
You owe him
You owe him
5,000.
5,000 more. Oh yeah, that's why I tell you.
Yeah.
One dealer per hand, everybody.
Sorry about that.
I don't know.
I should have put it in. My fault.
That's funny shit. So what happened? Yeah. Put 5,000?
Yeah, you only
You only put 5
It's
out.
10 and 15 down.
Okay there, Scooby-Doo.
She would have had to put 5 years.
Yeah, she was like 2 hours in there. Ooh,
Robbie's like, you almost got away with it if it hadn't been for that meddling dealer in the math.
She wake up 2 o'clock in the morning. I know that I robbed that guy for a nickel.
I've done that so many times. You don't even know it.
This guy we were playing with.
This could be fun.
Says, "Your name Michael Wayne?" I can't believe it.
Hot. Ooh, and Jeff Snap calls it.
Because I can't believe you're alive. I'm not sure.
All right, it's queens against tens.
How do you want it?
Jeff's looking for tens, and I almost said he was looking for clubs, but nope.
Well, how am I supposed to know who he am with?
Wow, Jeff's drawing to 1 card. 10 of hearts. Mm. And Jeff eliminated on the bubble.
Indeed. Yeah.
I told you I don't want to touch that shit. Don't.
Robbie, is that a poker expression what he said when he saw you?
And then
I think it's swear.
I saw you left.
we were down to the money.
And the other one is, do you believe that?
All right, it's 30K every time you're big blind and 5-handed. Them big blinds are going to come around so fast.
I seen him walk over there to the table.
No, I know him 25 years.
So I got to think something's got to give here.
We'll see.
I mean, the 2 guys who had the most chips.
I mean, I've been dealing poker for 16 years. Been playing it for longer. I got to quit trusting the math. Because it betrays you so often in this game.
3 players, guys.
We got jacks and tens and suited king queen. What do we got? We got some heaters.
I didn't know where I was going. If you check. If it wasn't for your overzealous shipping it, all in on the flop, they flop quads. I probably wouldn't be. I probably
All
wouldn't
right, Robbie with 7s and 4s leading the way. Mike's got the nut diamond draw.
I didn't see it.
I thought I checked the flop, not the
No,
turn.
we checked
I checked
the flop. I didn't see him check the turn.
I
Go
didn't- I
ahead.
checked-
You said 30, right?
Yeah.
30. I thought you checked. I didn't see them check.
I was talking about that hand against kings. You know, if he checks it one time, he can let you
Yeah.
fire at it.
Yeah.
once,
Cause
you're doomed.
yeah, cause that hand, I had like a wrap with a back door flusher. So I'm like,
Yeah, but you're not calling all your chips off.
probably not.
You check it, of course. You're not gonna bet.
Wow, 8
Yeah.
on the river.
Nick.
Nick hits that straight. Or kick, not Nick.
Yeah. Nick kick.
50,000.
Plays one hand every, whenever he should win it, but
Bets 50, but I don't think he's going to get any action. Bets 50K, only leaves himself 17K. I've never met anybody that would bet like that. That was bluffing. He says, I know you don't have Jack 10. No, that's a trap. Don't show him the Jack 10.
It was a jet bet, right?
Yeah,
Jeff was the,
yeah, but
yeah, okay.
not big. No, wait a minute. Did I raise the flop or the?
You
You
check
were
the flop,
first
you
to-
bet, and you bet
don't
the
eat-
turn.
there's
Yeah, you were
always
first to
confusion
ask,
going
so
on.
for sure.
Yeah, you check the flop and bet the turn.
Yeah, kick was big blind last time.
Always confusion.
That's why he would play that hand. He was big blind.
Well, it could be 6-5 or the other way, higher. He has a jack, so. But
All right, next person eliminated is going to walk out of here with $528.
That diamond That's funny. Don't forget about that.
Lucky a diamond didn't come off. Right?
This is why I don't. This is why I don't get mad when I make those
that-
BS calls sometimes. Because I don't get mad when people do it against me. It's part of the game, right?
I hear you.
Exactly. Yeah.
They do it.
They do it. Why can't I?
That's right.
You're supposed to say effort.
Yeah, well, he does sometimes. We all do it. He said F it to Jeff. He said, "You good? You got it. You got me." Huh? He did it to Jeff. He said, "Good hand, Jeff." And Jeff fucking lost the hand.
Now we finally found.
Oh, and
this guy's
kick.
the one who
Kick
sucked.
just limps.
I thought it was me. Yeah, I know. He was right here. He was. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, he was putting his card right. I'm like, wait a minute. I think you went out of boxes.
Top two for kick. No idea what Dom has.
Robbie just leads out. Pair of sixes.
I'm just flatting here from kick.
60, 120.
No, don't. Robbie wants to bet. Let him bet.
I can't even bluff that. These guys have been fucking limping and they go pop hot.
Yeah, he hit it.
Why does everybody have to drive?
Yeah.
What the hell they have?
Like, you want to drive, buddy? Here's the keys. Here you go. You drive.
I don't know. Limp? Let's go pop hot.
Bad thing too, Joe.
Well,
Limp is king and all.
hey. You okay?
Yeah, I thought it was 2 cards. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missed up. And then I got a tickle on my nose.
On your
All at the
nose.
same time.
You got a tinkle on your nose. Tinkle. All right, let's see what we got. Maybe I can help you out. Nope.
All right, heads up.
I checked one.
Wow. He did you the biggest favor by checking blind. He's still checking. He wants a bet so bad. I don't think you're going to get it. You might have to value bet here or there, Dom.
20.
So just north of a min bet. Dwayne can't even call.
I was going to say, last time you did that, you had a king.
Sandbagging. I was
See,
dead.
I checked.
I was dead.
No, I know if you had any of that, you would have hit it. You would bet. You don't.
No, I
know. I watched you. I know. You play good. I know if you hit, you're betting. No way. If I hit, I take away the king right off the bat. So what can you have the bet with nothing? On the back.
What the lights keep going? I don't know.
I turned the shirt on.
See?
I was like, why did he check so quick? I said to myself. No, you're good. I think he checked awful damn quick, man.
Kings and duckies for Robbie.
Yeah, 2 boats out of 8 hours play, whatever you're playing.
50,000.
All right, I'm out.
Night night.
I have $1,000.
Wake me up when we get into aces versus kings.
Crazy. And it's about to go up.
And I don't want to play out of position.
12 seconds. What are they like? 10-minute blind?
Blinds up next hand.
He got out. He's out.
It feels like it. Yeah.
Are they really?
Yeah.
You play 2 hands, you'll be out.
I wouldn't lie to you about something like that.
Thank goodness, man. Put some pressure on some of these
10,
people.
20, 20 next hand.
Jeez Louise.
Goes 50 without a pair. Bit of a surprise.
And position. Ace King. Robbie's got to call this here. Double suited, yeah. Swipe here for Dom if he doesn't catch. Wow.
Ooh,
Straight
what?
for Robbie.
Flops it.
With the
Open-ended straight flush draw.
Oh, flush.
This is the flush.
Wow, gets
And
Dom.
Dom's going to bet into him.
Wow.
Finish him.
Yeah, I thought
Not
I got
call.
6-5 a club. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought I had
that's
ace
it
high
for
club.
Dom.
Good hand.
Drawn dead.
Good hand.
But just for fun, let's see a river anyway.
Good hand.
So, Dom eliminated in 5th place. He's going home with $528 today, everybody.
Yep. And there were 4. Oh, try concentrating, man. Try knocking somebody out.
I mean, Mama said knock you out. You know what the problem is? We got the wrong Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley, we need Ashley the Destroyer. But she made dual rates, so she doesn't really deal tournament anymore. She runs them.
Now they're going to play 4-handed for an hour.
I don't think that chip count is accurate for Mike.
No.
He's got a whole stack of red.
Not a whole stack.
But almost.
No, it's oranges are on the bottom of that, a lot of them.
Thank you. 3 players.
Yeah, he only has like 5 red.
That's more than 31K, though, for sure.
Yeah, he has 25K in red. So, yeah, he has more.
King 10, 8s. Kick, the way you're hanging out in this hand, you better have a king.
Oh, man, I drank too much lemonade.
An ace on the river, so that's Broadway.
Yeah,
For
Robbie likes it.
20.
Lemonade. Thought you were doing the do.
This is like my 3rd lemonade.
And no action, so Robbie's going to take that down. Now that we can see Mike's chips. Yeah, he's got about 60, I'd say, at least.
Oh, did I give you extra? Oh, no, you're done. Okay, good. Oh, your card didn't slide over his box. I was trying to avoid that.
All right, here's Mike. He's got queens. And 4-handed. That's pretty good.
I'm sorry. 60, 80, 80.
All right, so Kick is going to pot it here, make it 80 to go with his ace, king, queen. It's got to be annoying for Dwayne. Have him do that on his big blind. Robbie's got to decide if his double-suited low cards are worth a 4x call.
80, right?
You need 5-1.
All right, so Robbie gets the better of that with a 7.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I'm like, I ain't know.
Is that a check?
He said check, so now it's a check. Normally this wouldn't be a check. That's why I was asking. I didn't know if he was trying to make a check or not. But he said check.
Kick's got 6 outs. He needs an ace, king, or queen. Robbie had raised pre-flop and then called the re-raise. Both players pumping the brakes a bit. Turn card.
100.
Now Robbie's going to apply the pressure with his chip stack. And Kick folds it.
Button is correct.
So Robbie picks up the pot. Rich get richer. A 60 and an all in. All right, Mike's all in with King Jack 7-6. Four. So looks like Mike's going to double up there with a queen.
Must be a real good player to do that.
41.
Be able to do that.
Battle of the blinds.
Correct.
And Mike was short stacked. He only had about 60K total. So
Thank you. It felt like we were just the button. It just probably went around.
It's just small blind.
No, I'm sorry, 70. Forgot his kid.
So Mike's going to pot that with his jacks and 10-4 clubs. Oh, I'm sorry, Dwayne pots that. So we doing this rematch again, Mike versus Dwayne. Mike doubled up off of Dwayne last time. Can he do it again?
Oh, jackpot.
Ouch.
King? Or 10? Or no,
Yeah.
king wouldn't have mattered.
Boat. Jack's full of nines.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Mike's going to double up off Dwayne again.
I mean, that might be like his stack. Pretty much.
Dwayne's still in.
Yeah, like 20 something. Maybe.
50, 70, 80,
102. Yeah, that rate might be right on. I think he's got about 20K left.
Yeah. Wow, it's a big swing there.
Yeah, it is. He's going to be all in blind next hand if he don't play this hand.
Right.
Hit that one outer, huh? Is that the jacket back?
Really good player. Right? Gene? Gene? Huh? What? Me and Jeff.
Got one outer.
Me and Jeff.
all in.
Yep, like you said.
I mean, it's this hand or next, so apparently
Yeah,
he
I'd rather go with the hand that I can choose to go with rather than the hand that I'm forced to go with.
Right. Also, you can get the ante. I mean, when
Yeah.
you're that short stack, that does, when you're all, he's all in for 18, so.
Well, he's got ace king too, so.
He gets no ante, so that's 20K right off the bat you're missing out on.
Yeah.
But you're right. Ace king, it's definitely worse hands to go out on. Queen, queen 10, no queens to be had. Robbie's got sevens. Queens and tens with a
No, there's an ace king.
Oh, the ace
Straight.
king, right. I thought Dwayne was going to win with the pair of queens and the ace king, but no, because they're sevens and fours. Jack gives Dwayne Broadway.
Oh, I got a pair.
4,000. Yeah, the 7.
Yeah, Robbie's going to get that tiny side pot.
Dwayne's going to hang on.
Triple up, yeah.
Bottom of the barrel,
Or quadruple up if you count the ante.
Well, he's going to be putting half of it back in.
Right, it's nice to win a pot like that, but
bittersweet.
Yeah, it's like you got to part with half of it right away in the big blind, which might be not good.
Which might not be good. No.
It might be not good.
It's
yeah,
probably not.
It's
I mean,
usually not good
I'd say you're
when I'm the
committed.
big blind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you get a really bad hand, it's unfortunately. What was that enthusiasm before? What happened? It's getting real animated over there.
After the fact. So
If it's
three-way.
right. He so I guess he had 74 total. So he had to commit 40 of it.
Yeah. Oh, he's heads up with Robbie. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if Robbie's going to call the big blind, he's definitely not going to fold
Yeah.
for another 17K.
Well, Robbie's ahead.
And he's way ahead. Not anymore.
Oh, wow.
And, oh, and
Queens
hits
and
it.
sixes. Oh, my
Queens
goodness.
and sixes.
Wow.
He was ahead, and then he wasn't, and then he was again.
Wow. Yep.
No 4s, no 9s.
Yeah, I was looking for the 4.
No, sixes and threes were good the whole way.
All right, so that's Dwayne eliminated in fourth, and he's going home with $619.
All right.
No, I
moved the button.
Yeah, I was the button. Cause I just
you were?
Yeah, it's button, dead small, big
Yeah, he did.
blind.
Get your trophy, Robbie. Get your trophy. It's a little loud. Yeah.
Stop heckling the players. I mean, I get it. It's unfair. They're allowed to heckle us, but you know, we can't really heckle them back.
Nah, we could heckle them if that's the thing about this place. It's all friends and family, you know. Mostly.
All right, Mike's going for it with tens.
Yeah, it's 150. All in. Your bet.
I was going to say, you can't go all in. Pot's not big
Oh, he
enough.
wanted to see her stack. He
He's not in the hand.
I know he's
just
not in
thinking.
here.
There's a method to his madness.
So Mike wanted to go all in, but he can't.
And mixed emotions about it.
He's like, I have mixed emotions about it.
Mike's coming alive over here.
That's bad.
Double suited.
He's getting neck and neck with Robbie.
Listen,
Nah, Robbie's got a bit more than the graphics say.
Mike's got a little mini fortress over there of himself of red. Or just not as high.
Watching.
Put all the cards in the box there, Mike.
it was hard work, but I figured out who was doing it.
Not bad for Robbie. In the big blind. A bit of a card reader error when Kick and Robbie got into it for most of the stack. Card reader misread one of Kick's cards and said that he won the pot, and he didn't.
Oh.
So yeah, Robbie's got close to half a mil.
Coming in. All right. Next good one.
All right. Well, we're on the 15-minute delay, and you told him to knock somebody out. So let's see if he listened.
How much you got now? I think it'll be fair.
Huh?
That's a 18, 11, 7.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
Did you want to do it? I don't really care. You know?
He doesn't have much. He had like 2 big blinds left.
Let's do it.
You want to chop it? You want
Yeah, if he does, yeah, I'll chop it.
This is what joking around gets you, Robbie. He just kiddingly said, "Hey, do we chop?" And he kicks over there, very short stacked. He's like, "I'll do it." Now the pressure's on Robbie to take because Mike said he'll do it. It has become Robbie's decision.
You know what's funny is I didn't even know that this went on, and then when I went down there, I was like,
And now it looks like we're going to play the hand.
we're playing for the trophy? I might have said that right at the time that they were talking about it. That's pretty funny. Are they playing?
Yeah, they're going to play this hand anyway.
Yeah. Mike with a nice hand.
Yeah. Robbie with a not nice hand. He might regret that decision to play this hand. Yeah, I hear you. There you go.
I can't imagine.
Just gone, disappeared, left.
I can imagine your voice going on and on and on and on and on over there.
So where's he at now?
Bring it over.
That's what I'm trying to say. He just ghosted? Left?
Is it gold
Must be
plated?
gone. 'Cause like I said, I'm the one that did the job. It's wild, dude.
All right, how does this flop miss everybody? Robbie's got a deuce. That's it. Oh, no, Mike's got a jack. I was going to say I had to have missed something. Flop didn't miss everybody, right? Couldn't have. And it didn't.
When was the last time you talked to him, Rob? 15?
Oh, that's the end of the round?
I hear that bong going off.
Come run the numbers first.
I believe 15-30-30 is next.
Okay. You weren't in the back? So you saw him? You saw me?
I saw you.
No.
Ryan, your guilty conscience. Come on, man, calm down. And an all in here from Kick.
It's funny. I've been saying Nick the whole time too.
Yeah, I know. I said it once, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, no, wait, Kick, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shamed us into doing it.
You shamed us into doing it, Robbie says.
He did. And tell him, and listen
And
what
folds.
listen what I say. Why? I told him I was falling asleep.
You know what? I was falling asleep on there, man. I'm sorry.
Tells me
Plays that I was doing to you. I was doing the
tells me he has the stack nice and
keep you entertained.
nice and stacked for him.
You know, not just for you.
Yeah, you're gonna hear it. Yeah, you'll hear it.
All right.
You'll hear it on the mic.
Looks like they're discussing
You mind if I put them in hundreds?
an agreement.
I did it so nice for you. That's why I laid it down very nicely for you. I laid it down nicely.
Loves to mess with me, Robbie.
Likes to mess with everybody. So
Yeah, he does.
don't take it personal.
No, never personal with Robbie. So basically, Robbie had 394,000 in chips. Mike had like 312 or something like that, or 300 and something, and then Kick had 112,000 or 116,000, one of the two. But pretty sure the numbers come back like 14, 13, and like 11 or something. You'll hear it soon.
Brian was whining too much. We have no choice but to chop.
If those numbers are accurate, that is a hell of a chop for Kick.
Watching the screen and come
Yeah. No, those aren't accurate, but
No, but I mean,
no, Kevin.
if what
yeah,
third would have been,
Yeah,
if it's all the way up to 1,100, I'm like, that's
it's
a
like
great deal.
like
for
1,000,
him.
I think. Yeah, 1,000 and change, which is still a pretty good deal for him. Yeah, 14, 13, 13. Yeah. Yeah.
So 1430, 1390, and 1,000.
Yeah. It's about right. You're gonna hear it coming up.
No, it's called a picking the right spot.
Here it is.
1,417. Mike, you're second, right? Yeah. 1,375 and 1,006. Do it.
1,006.
And then what were the other two?
1,375 and 14, like 30 or something.
We have no choice, but you know, Brian out there shaming us if we don't do it.
Here we go. Good to go.
All right, those are our final numbers. Our three players, Kick, Robbie, and Mike, have agreed to a chop. Kick's going to get $1,006. Mike gets $1,375, and Robbie $1,430. Not a bad day's work, gentlemen.
Not at all.
All right, we'd like to thank everybody for joining us, and make sure you hit that like, follow, and subscribe button. We will be streaming again tomorrow afternoon, somewhere in the 4:30-ish, I want to say.
Sounds about right.
With our $130 buy-in 10K guarantee Friday night tournament. And make sure that you're following us for next week, because we're going to start our Monster Multi-Flight next Thursday. So you definitely don't want to miss that. And on behalf of our production crew,
Yes.
get in here. What are you doing out there, Rob?
Got Rob over
Rob
here.
and Gene.
Yep.
And myself, Matt F. And
Brian G.
all right. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you tune in again.